Yo, we live. Let's do it. Let's get in the comments. If you can hear this music, leave me something in the comments. Let me know. Whoever in here, anybody in here, let's go. Who in the comments? Let's see. Let me know if you can hear the music. If the music sound good. I ain't got nobody. Okay, I got one person in here. Let's go. Got one person there. It's the first live. Getting it together. You know what I'm saying? It's my first live, baby. You know what I'm saying? How does sound on that new Jayla Andrea, the one? How it sound? Bad D checking in. Well, how does sound on the song? Anybody in the comments? Trucker Brown, how it sound, G? Jayla, how your song sound? You in here? It's fine. You can hear Jayla's song. We just warming up. We got 4 people in here, so we just warming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get started. Let y'all hear some of Jayla's. You know what I'm saying? We live, baby. We live. Let's go. The first live. Podcaster Not Trying. Your boy Law, a.k.a. J Killer. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like good fire. Cut it out. Look, see, that's why I'm about to cut this song off. Because, see, it ain't all about... Hold on, let me pause this, okay? Because this is my first live, all right? Jayla, this ain't your first live, all right? You know what I'm saying? That's my little sister, everybody, Jayla Andrea. She finna be coming out with her music or whatever the case may be. So, everybody, whoever in the live, you know what I'm saying? I think I got 3 people in the live. I don't know. And I think I'm related to all of them except for Trucker Brown. But yeah, man. That's this ain't your live, bro. Okay, relax in the comments too, bruh. All right, now let's get back to the song. All right, let's go. Cause we got a juicy topic. I don't know if y'all ready for this one. It's gonna get hot up in here. Woo. Yeah, we finna get juicy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, this joint hard, man. This is The One by Jayla Andrea. I ain't got nothing that I can put in the comments yet. I'm sure if she want to drop a link in the comments, she can. So anybody that's catching it on the replay, though, I'll have a link that Jayla, if she wants to send it to me, I have it in the description when I drop this thing on the upload. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you let your friends say, hey, that ain't my problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let them see all of that on the live. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We in here. So I'm gonna go on my little rant in a minute. Let Jayla kick her little bars. How long we been in? 4 minutes? Give it about 5 minutes. By the time the song over with, we'll get into it, all right? We'll get into it. Let's go. Episode 7. We live, baby. We live, baby. I got you, TB. I'm a whatchamacallit? What's up, Mike? I'm gonna send the link. TB, I don't even think I got an email from you. Maybe I can put it in the Patreon real quick while I'm waiting on this song. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Oh no, let me see. Let me see if I could. I'm finna go to the Patreon TB and blast this joint off in the. I'm gonna send a link in the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? By the sweet sounds of Jayla Andrea serenades. Yeah. Let's run that back one more time. Let's go. Where that joint at? I should play one of these other. I should play my favorite joint, but I ain't gonna blow it up. All right, boom. The whatchamacallit, the links in the Patreon for the new regime. My other, you know what I'm saying, demonstration. So got the link in the Patreon. Let's see what we got here. All right, Jayla, you got enough shine on my joint. All right, let's get into it. All right. It's your boy Law. Podcast of Dot Trying. Episode 7. And the name of this joint is We Live, baby. TB, I see your messy self in the background. Look at you. You ready to get messy. I got a couple people already backstage in the studio. We live. This is episode 7. We live, baby. Let's go. Yes, I'm excited, bro. So let me preface this by saying, first of all, I don't know what I'm doing. We on a roller coaster tonight, people. Hey, I might kick you out by accident. I don't know how to work this thing. I mean, he's out of control. She's out of control. This whole courtroom's out of control. We here tonight, baby. Let's go. The first live and episode 7. Let me get through the commercial stuff first. All right. I ain't even write no notes for this. I usually have some notes ready for my lives. I ain't even write no notes. I ain't even write a note yet. But let's just get into it, okay? So let's get the commercial stuff out of the way. Cash App, Larry Bird, 33 bands. Because I am going to repost this later or whatever. So my Cash App strolling at the bottom for all the support. By the way, on the live shout out, my man Trucking with Los. Yo, you are officially my number 1 supporter, bro. First cat to send me a Cash App, bro. Let's go. Annie in the comments, let's go. So Trucking with Los, hey, bro, we can't never fall out. Just know that, all right? You the first person to send me a Cash App, so don't be saying nothing behind my back and all that, bro, because I'm counting on you to be like, you're my number 1 guy, all right? So big shout out to Trucking with Los, man. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he got going on. When I blast the StreamYard link a little later and get everybody in, we definitely gonna hear from him. So I had to get that out of the way. Cash App, let's see, episode 7. Oh, I didn't say the title yet. So the title of episode 7 is okay. So this is the subtitle. You know what? Forget it. This is the title. All right, this is the title. I'm kind of unsure of myself because the females, bro. I'm always on them, and I know they're gonna beat me up, bro. But the title of the show. Let me stop kicking around because I already see people just shaking their head, looking like, just say it, Negro. So let's just throw it out there, all right? Title of episode 7 is Do Women Have Reasons or Excuses? Okay. So let me elaborate on that, okay? So many times in my life, I've heard, well, you know, I can't do this or that for the baby because his father he's just worthless. He's just a piece of trash. Now, ladies, Have you ever heard that before, fellas? Have you ever heard that before? When you ask a woman about something to do with the kids, they quick to throw out what the fathers got going on and this, that, and the third. I'm for one, I'm not even gonna say how I feel about it, but I want to know, is that a reason why your child is looking like Raggedy Ann? You know what I'm saying? Or is that an excuse? You know, and we got the Me Too movement. And I think the Me Too movement, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, because we live now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Me Too movement was started because of sexual activity that was going on behind the scenes in Hollywood. People asking for sexual favors. And I think people have taken this whole Me Too movement and this women thing to go with the victimization of women when it comes to child support, or the fact that he just don't want to be with you no more. I mean, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. If the person that fathers your child is not taking care of your child or taking care of you, you picked them. I'm just saying, you picked them. So who's really, is that an excuse or a real reason on why your child don't go to the finest schools, or he got free lunch? Who went to free? Who in here showed up to school and had free lunch? You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, if you ain't never had free lunch, man, you don't understand the struggle. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand my pain. But anyway, I digress. You know what I'm saying? But today we just gonna talk about women and the victim and the blaming, and everything that goes into play with that. Because to be honest, I think that, like I said, women, y'all get a little bit out of control with the reason why y'all not making the money y'all supposed to be making, and y'all kids are not progressing the way it has nothing to do with the man. It has to do with your own hustle half the time. And most of the time, like I say, most of the decisions that you made, you made them. You made them. Okay. So let me look at here. What do you mean? What you mean, TB? You not a mod? What is? I don't even know what that means. Wow, I'm not a mod. And Los Thomas, I'm thinking the same thing. What is that? I have no idea what that means. Well, you know what? What's a better way to find out? Bam. What are you talking about,
First of all, the critiquing of the rebirth and the re-education. Let me critique you first.
Hold on, because I can't hear nothing on my end. I don't know why.
You can't hear me talking.
Hear nothing you saying. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. See, that's what happened when you go live for the first time, people. We already have technical
My
difficulties.
mic and everything is in order. So
Why can't I hear nothing you're saying? Yo, people backstage, you can hear me?
This is what I need you
Y'all
to do.
Can hear me.
Listen. Go to the gear.
Can you hear me backstage?
Go to the gear. Hit the gear at the bottom.
I don't see.
Go to audio.
What, I got you muted or something?
I'm done. This is don't mislead.
I can't work this junk, bro. I'm just
unmuted you.
This is terrible. Put it in the comments, bro, in the private chat. I don't even know how to access the private chat. I'm a rookie. I told y'all people going into this, it's a roller coaster. You in for the ride, baby. Wee! Hit the what? Okay, hit the gear. Okay, I got my assistant.
Thanks,
hit the gear. And then do what? General.
Go to audio.
Audio advertisers and shit videos, comment.
He wants to be able to take care of it.
Huh?
He wants to take care of the comments.
He want a picture of the comments.
No.
What?
It's a wrench.
Yeah, that mod is for the
I don't know what I'm doing.
Listen, tell him to hit the gear.
Hit the gear.
Go inside of it. Hit audio.
I can't hear.
Tell him to stop talking.
Hit the gear. Hit the what?
He said stop talking.
Hit the gear.
Hit audio.
Hit audio.
Uh-huh.
Then when you see audio, it'll be two lines. One will be output.
What else? I'm waiting.
One says output.
One says mic. One says speaker and audio.
Yeah, mic. One
I
says
don't know
speaker.
why it's not.
He needs to go to speaker and
I ain't never had no problem with hearing
and
nobody.
hit his interface.
Maybe it's on default. That's
Yo,
yo.
did you hit interface? Put the interface on your speaker.
Did you hit interface on the speaker?
Yeah.
Can you hear us now?
The interface. It was already on there.
Now, what is
Maybe.
head? What
Yo,
is
can you hear me
headphone?
now? No, I still can't hear nothing.
We can hear you.
Be quiet.
I know I am. I'm not being. We live. I'm not.
They can hear.
Telling me what to tell.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Okay, thank you. Now, once he's in there, is the volume turned up on his
That's what he
interface for his
said.
headphones?
Turn the volume up on the interface for your headphones.
It's all the way up. I can't hear nothing he's saying though.
You still
I
can't
don't
hear
know
us?
why.
Jeez Louise.
But he can.
See,
Y'all can hear
now,
him, but I can't hear him. That's weird.
Miss Lisa, this
I've
is
never
what
had no issue in the
this is
studio
what
before either.
happens when you try to do the guru pitka and your stuff ain't together.
This is weird,
Yo.
We can't hear us.
Yo. Let me see.
Y'all
here.
communicating and
Now let me see here. Let me
this
see
is
here.
weird.
Tell him to go to his laptop. Go to the settings. Go to sound
Settings, sound,
in the laptop, not on.
the laptop.
Yeah.
On the laptop. I'm on the computer.
Go
Go
on
to
the
what?
computer or whatever.
Settings and then do what?
Go to sound.
On my computer. He's saying go on my computer and go to settings.
Go to settings, go to sound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on there.
Now, when you get into sound, it's gonna ask you the output. Is it through the interface, whatever your interface name is?
You said what now?
All right, now you can hear. Thanks, Sugarfoot. See, I come here. I'm trying to help, and honestly,
I'm on the
all right,
Bluetooth, bro. I
know
can't hear
you
you
are.
on the
I'm
thing.
watching.
I
Now
can't
listen-
even hear you on the thing on my
listen-
headphones.
Now listen to me. You got? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
When you're in your settings,
Yeah.
you go to sound. Once you into sound, it'll be input and output. You need to check them to make sure they're coming through whatever your interface is named, instead of the internal speakers of the actual computer.
So, that's weird because I ain't never had no problems with.
Jayla Andrea hears me just fine, so I know it's on your end.
Yeah, I don't know why the output is not.
Now, does the output say what your interface is? What's the name of your interface?
Scarlet.
Yeah, so it should say Scarlet in the output section so you can hear it.
I can't even see that output. Hold on. I ain't never had no problems with this, bro.
Well, I mean, you're on here with a legitimate person that does this, so you know things are gonna be. People,
Here
what
we
you're seeing here is when you try to get out. He ain't got no background picture. Like I'm trying to.
Nah,
get
man, I don't need all that.
You definitely do. You know you can change
We
the
gonna
color
get
of that
it.
red too. You can change that to something else if you wanted to. But it's all out.
Yeah, but I don't know why I can't hear you in my headphones. I still can't get the
So is it not switching to Scarlet?
I don't even see nothing that says output though.
So when you go into sound, I'm gonna do it. I have an Apple, by the way, so it doesn't look the same as yours. But I go to the gear. I go over to sound, and it'll say something like input. I go to output, and it'll say eternal speakers or the name of my Hickamajig. You click your interface, and it should come out through the interface.
It's already showing that you coming out on those speakers.
They can hear me,
what the
so I'm
heck.
confused at what's really going on here. Is your
This is
headphones
weird,
hooked
bro.
up? Is your headphones hooked up correctly? Is it in all the way, or
Yeah, that's all good.
okay? And
I
Now,
just
listen.
did a test
Go
with
go
with
play.
Lisa and it was good.
Open a window and play something to see if it comes through the headphones. You can go to truckerbrown.com and
I got you.
play a video from Trucker Brown.
Maybe something else is borrowing that.
I wish I could put up Jayla Andrea's thing. LOL, who's the dumb? I think I'm gonna
I
make
know
Jayla
she
a
gonna go
moderator
in.
on my channel because
I still
she
can't
has
hear
the links.
nothing on the things that I got planned. This is weird,
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, and a peep game. Now, if you still can't hear nothing, that means that the flat out output just not working. Now, what you can do is you can back out of this and close it, and I can stay on here. It'll still be live. You can back out and see if it's just you need to restart the browser, maybe.
Let's see.
Or we can go over the new regime and show people how to It goes back to the days when a man
this
killed a
is
deer
trash,
and
bro.
a
On my
woman
first
salted
live, I gotta back out
and
my
cooked the
own
deer.
joint.
Hey, man, sometimes when you're in the Guru Pitka, I can show you how to do it right.
Hold on, dog. This is ridiculous.
And this is recorded, too. Don't
All right,
try to,
I'm
like,
gonna,
cut this out.
yeah, and I'm keeping it too because it's the first live. You got to start somewhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to start. I'm only here to talk about women, and I ain't got my joint together.
You ain't got your stuff together.
This is trash, dog.
Come on, buddy. You still can't hear yourself.
Hold on.
Read them. Make sure your headphones is in all the way. Make sure that you're turning the volume up and not the gain on the microphone. You need to turn the actual volume up on the head. And he's gone. All right, people, I've hijacked the channel. Let me tell you why women ain't shit. It's like I'm joking. I wish he could get his stuff together, but this is the Trucker Brown channel now. Took it over. I had to. Now, my interface is working perfectly, as we hear. My camera is working awesomely, as we hear. My background is working awesomely, as we hear. My lights, everything, my professional mic and everything. So this is what an actual professional mic sounds like. Make sure you understand there's a reason why I'm the Guru Pitka. Yes. We will help him out to get his stuff together, but to his subject. His subject was that why women ain't got their stuff together. And I'll tell you why real quick before he comes on and tries to do what he's supposed to do. Women ain't got their stuff together because the government allows them not to. That's why.
Do nothing. This is crazy.
Can you hear me now?
This is crazy, Joe. This is crazy. I still can't hear.
Well, maybe you just need to keep Sugarfoot's Bluetooth in your ear, man, and do it that way, bro.
Nah, man. I'm finna leave the studio. I'll be back. You keep the people entertained for a quick second. We 22 minutes in on episode 7.
Live up. Ain't this a bitch?
Man.
Yeah. All right. This is what I think. I think that women are not required to show improve and have to take care of themselves. So some women, notice I said some women just opt out. They don't have to. And some women don't. You may have a person over here that likes to grind and get their money, live their way they want. You have people over here who think I can pop a couple kids out and get by. It's just an opportunity. It's like it's an opportunistic thing. They go for what is, you know, the easiest path of resistance. As the Chinese say, water flows the easiest path of resistance. And they go the easiest path. I pop a kid out, I get Section 8, I get child support, I get TANF, I get the EBT card and food stamps. So why would they? Why would they? And the bigger question is, if men could do it, would they? Probably. That's all I'm going to say about that. This is what I believe. If you do not want to get your own stuff, you just suck as a person. If I ruled the world, I would execute you. Yes. Every single person like that. Just line them up, execute them on camera during the Super Bowl. That's what I would do. But we can't do that to this new age, right? You can't do that. So some people just sit around and suck. If this is why I tell people to keep their genitalia to themselves. We wouldn't have to have this conversation if you wasn't tender dicking up and down the road, pumping jizz in a whole bunch of different chicks, and then you mad when they pulling your coattail for the money. If you keep your stuff to yourself and be selective with who you have sex with, you won't be in this situation. Do I have a kid out of wedlock? Yes, I have one. Most of the people that are my age have 2, 3, 4, 5. Once this hurts. I'm not going to do this again. So then I had to get into disciplining myself. This is my problem with men because I don't choose to just beat up on women all day. Like Law's doing. I choose to say is this. Your genetic material is yours. Everything besides her roofing you and giving you a Viagra and raping you, it is your choice. You decided to go over this person's house and lickety-dickety and stickety-wickety, and she got pregnant, and now you're stuck with the bill. You, as they say, you have to pay to play. And you played. And now you about to pay. There is a cost to jigabooing. What do I believe is jigabooing? If you are out here as a grown man and you are have no sexual discipline in yourself, you're going to have to pay for that. You're either going to pay with a nagging baby mama that's going to bother you to death. You're going to pay with having to give out all the money and keep this kid that you can't see unless she wants you to. You're going to have to nag with the people calling you a deadbeat. No matter how much money you give, you're going to have to deal with that. That's the price of playing. So all of this, ooh, I'm a player and I'm hitting 4-5 chicks at one time, is stupid. It's dumb. And I know in our culture that it is, you're the cool guy because you're having sex with all the biddies and all that type of stuff. No, you're the court jester. You're the idiot. You are the idiot. There's a byproduct to sucking and fucking and laying and spraying, and that byproduct is child support.
Oh my God! Hold on, wait a minute,
drugs.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
Light-skinned people do this more than dark-skinned people.
Let's.
Man, I ain't even see you.
Okay, let's mute him for a second. All right, people. We had technical difficulties. All right. This is my man 50 grand, by the way. This is the introduction he gets. He has to take over my channel. Okay, take over my channel for me because somebody out here in the Aryan KKK Nazi world came in and somehow muted my settings so I couldn't hear anything. So now we live, people, okay? Who we got in the comments? Okay, the Super Bowl, boom, 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 light skin, in-law, what's up? Boom, 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 Darnell, I got truck. Okay, King,
I don't get to finish my
point. You just gonna unmute yourself?
I don't get to finish my point.
Okay, see, this, y'all not used to this, but bam, let's get him on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? For a second. Like I said, now we back. I can hear the audio. Podcaster.trying. Like he said, though, there is a price to sugar sticking. You can't just go out there, young ladies, and just get with these men and expect them to be on their square. Now, if you was on your square in the first place, you wouldn't have all these illegitimate free lunch kids running around. Now, in a second, okay, because I didn't even get to go on my rant, which Trucker Brown, I think he did a pretty decent job. All right, I'm back now. You know what I'm saying? I'm back now. Because I thought this was the Trucker Brown channel for a second, but we done fixed everything, technical difficulties. Now, yeah, first live, people. And this is how we're going with it, with the women, man, you know, and we're going to hear from some people. Let's, you know what? I take that back. That was rude of me. I mean, to be honest, I should have been better. I should have just kicked you out like that.
When you are previously part of the Jigaboonic order, the things that you brought me up here to say, you're not gonna like what I gotta say. And I'm gonna say it this. I'm gonna put it real quick because obviously I'm being persecuted for having a better setup. Okay. So listen. If we can sit here and blame women for a bunch of stuff, and hey, I'm with you. I got a baby mama. You heard me? I done paid the money and picked him up and his hair still not fixed after paying you $1,000 in a month. I've been there, but guess whose fault it is? Guess whose fault his hair is mine.
Yoans.
When I was young, my cousin, I'm not gonna cry. My cousin took me, he said, hey man, it's this girl I'm trying to hit. And I was like, all right, man, go do your thing. Now I was smoking drugs. And I'm like, man, do your thing. He says, no, look, she got a sister and she's kind of a bitch. And I can't get to her because the sister's in the way.
Hold on 1 second, sir. You know what?
So I went over there and hit it with that.
Let's mute him real quick. Okay. I would appreciate it if you would cut down on the cuss. Oh, you gonna just unmute yourself, huh? You just disrespectful today, huh? You think you just come over here to podcast and not trying and just get disrespect. Just disrespectful people. See, that's why you don't invite colored people on your show, man. See? Go ahead, man. Unmute yourself, man. Unmute yourself. Could you refrain? from so much potty mouth. Okay.
Oh, did you not want me to cuss on it? Is that what that was?
Just keep it to a minimum, sir.
I
I
thought
mean,
this was a new regime type. Just let it go.
nah, they ain't just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just
Oh, I didn't know that.
tone it down a little bit, sir.
All right,
okay?
well,
Just a little bit.
I'll take the words out and I'll put my own creative words in there.
Please, or you could come with some of them. Just don't go all the way sugar dick.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Well, this is what happened. I went over there to run interference for him. Okay. And he says nobody can get through to her. I go in there, handle business as a wingman's supposed to do. You know, chilled with her, boom, boom, divide and conquer. Hey, man, can you take me to the store? Y'all know how the game goes. So I end up hitting her. I'm hitting her. No condom. I'm dirt bagging it. Like, well, why not? I'm 19,
Come on,
20.
bruh.
I'm dirt bagging it all the way. I mean, I was in there. I was doing my thing.
Sugar sticking.
Here go the second thing. She always had drugs. Always.
Major turn on.
Major turn on. So I'm over her house. She ordering like, I don't know what y'all got in Chicago, but she ordering like chicken wings from the Chinese place. Plus she got like 3-4 blunts. So I'm smoking drugs and hitting. I'm doing my thing. She ends up getting pregnant. The whole stuff goes awry, and she's been a pain in my tail for a long time. This is what I learned. Back then, I didn't care anything about who I'm sticking my stuff into. So, of course, the mother of my child is subpar of what I would have wanted as someone who's grown now. Now, this is the reason I tell you, you have to refrain from just having sex all the time and with different people. And you must refrain from doing drugs and drinking alcohol because it takes away your inhibitions.
I see you in here, King. Slow down. Let him get done humping and pumping. You know what I'm
nasty.
saying?
I mean, we're in cars and everything. Like, it was a mess.
Was it what kind of cop? Was y'all was backseat in action or?
Yeah, see, you probably too young for this, but she had the 99 black Ford Explorer Sport. That was the 2-door Explorer. Yeah.
My
so,
God.
You're gonna take that back bunk seat out and get friggin'. Right. No sheets.
So let me do this real quick because I gotta take this down so you can see the names. I learned that from my friend Trucker Brown. So let's get back to the comments. And the queue is building up. I got Messy King the Trucker back in the, he in there ready to huck and buck. But before I do that, let's get you on out of here. This feels so good. Let me bang, get you out of here. All right. That feels so great. I'm not gonna lie, people. I've been kicked out of his show so many times because he's such a coon. But moving right along, my number one supporter, bro. What can I say? Look, okay, first, before you say anything, Los, all right, I want to introduce you, all right? Now, everybody that know me know I'm over at New Regime. Well, most people know that I'm over at New Regime. Some people just know me because they family or friends and they know me from this channel. But out of all my cousins, out of all my aunties, uncles, my own mama, you was the first brother to send me something on the Cash App, bro.
Look, man. I told you.
Right here, bro.
It was It was that Boricua support. I told you, bro.
Hey, bro. It been looking like a Dominican. Finally paid. Oh, yes.
No, I told you, looking like you wear socks with sandals and you wear no socks with your shoes. Got you.
Of course, the money came with a lot of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because I would never do nothing like that. Okay, that was just disrespectful. Okay, so first time we on the live. What you think, man? You see what I got going on, man? I had to let Trucker Brown take over the joint, man. Because he came in here. He came in here and sent like a virus to my computer to mute me and turn me off, bro, so he could take over. I'm telling you, bro, you gotta watch these people out here.
Mr. Pressure gonna talk about it tomorrow. Watch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See Trucker Brown putting them virus.
Don't want me to shine, bro. Mr. Pressure already know. Guilty already know. All these people in the truck. They know what Sean's doing to me. You know what I'm saying? Save me. Yeah, they told me to get out while I can.
Low key
Hold
hate.
on, because he bubbling in the background. Hold
I
on.
know. Low,
Nah, I can
low
talk about
key
beef on your channel, so we're gonna be real good messing. If you wanna.
Listen,
Look, this is
I'm trying to bring the peace to that whole situation. I don't
Look,
want no problems
I,
over here.
I sent
Listen.
the $10 for tech support. You're supposed to give that to Trucker Brown. He's the one to help.
Yes, you did. No, he didn't help me. This was give it to the sabotager, the guy that sabotaged my whole situation. This guy just totally came in, Geek Squad. He knows somebody down at Best Buy in the Geek Squad or something, bro. Came in here, put my joint on mute. Come on, bro.
Look,
They don't
it's
want
like-
me to shine.
Look, it's like the mechanic at the shop. He fuck your shit up just to fix it.
Facts.
See, I didn't
Facts.
use the F word after you told me not to, but Los did.
This,
So
this is my number
Hey.
one support. Did you send a cash app? I'm gonna need you to be quiet. Matter of fact, bong. Let's mute you, okay? You didn't send a
Oh, you
cash
go,
app,
you go.
okay?
He sent it.
So, all right,
He's
let's
sending
unmute him. Let's unmute him. All right, let's go. So what you're trying to tell me is Trucker Brown was a mechanic. He'd be the guy that would cut a little slit in your hose so you get 50 miles up the road and your coolant will start flying out your engine.
Yeah.
And then come back and see your carburetor ain't building up enough pressure. So we're gonna have to replace your manifold, and I'm gonna have to take all that apart. That's gonna be 1,100,000.
You have the Guru Picker on your channel. First of all, the title should be my name. Let's get that out.
Oh wow.
The title should be my name.
That's true. It should be Trucker Brown hijacks my channel.
Facts.
There
I
you
think
go.
I might title it that. I might retitle it that.
My
You know
whole
what I'm
point
saying?
of coming to this live is to get them to make a diss track about you. That's the only reason I'm here.
I don't appreciate that. I think your mic is sounding a little bit crispier than mine.
It does. It does.
And I really don't like it. I'm just not
It
gonna.
does.
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You're not here.
This is what I think. This is what I think. I think your channel will do well. Once you do a little bit more training in what you're supposed to do. If you actually listen to me,
Oh wow.
you would definitely do better, because I told you to get one of these mics, but you did like Phil. You went and got a pretty mic. I don't know why you did that, because that has nothing to do with the sound.
Hey, let some people tell it, bro. You told me to go out and buy all type of stuff.
Oh,
They already.
tell me who
They
said
already.
it.
Listen.
Look,
No,
we
I'm not gonna get messy.
this bitch.
Nope. See.
Tell
See. Gone. Bye. No, we're not getting messy.
Yo, you a little loose with that. With that little.
Yeah, I got to,
button,
man. You know how many times he's done that to me, brother? You know how good it feels to be able to do that back to him now. He's picked me out every time I say something about the comments. Bang! We don't want to hear that. You are un-American because you drive a comments.
Yo, look,
So moving right along.
We'll leave it as that. He don't know how to say bye, so he just hits you with.
So I'm gonna give you the chance. All right, you my number one supporter. What do you think about women? Do you think that the fact that women, okay, let's stay on subject. Do you think that women have a tendency now with this whole Me Too movement to really do all this victim blaming and all this mess with, oh, look at me, I would be so much better if it wasn't for this nigga holding me down and all. What do you think about that? How do you feel?
I don't even think it's a Me Too woman. I think it's just women in general, like what Kurt Brown said. Because, all right, there really is women. And, you grew up in Chicago. I grew up in New York. And there's ladies out there that they're career birth givers.
Their career what?
Birth givers.
Facts. That's just what they do. Look at him rubbing his face.
Look, career birth givers. And then when they need a little more money, guess what? They get real cynical. You know how many Puerto Ricans are in SSI, taking disability, and they smart as hell?
Man, and listen,
We
ain't gonna talk about how that stimmy hit them this past month. You know what I'm saying?
Look, but that's for real though. So they got gonna pop a couple kids, some welfare, some food stamps, and then when that starts running, it's not enough. We'll say one of the kids is retarded, and we'll get a disability check.
Hey man, it's a lot of Hispanic women. I'm not trying to be racist, people.
Let's bash on Hispanic women now.
But you know who you are out there, Maria.
Look, but I'm the Puerto Rican commentator, so I'm allowing it. For
Right. He opened up the can. Let's let the worms out. You know what I'm saying? Maria out here cashing out on the government. You know what I'm saying? One time.
I've never ever dated or had sex with a Latino woman.
Well, don't you deserve a badge of honor?
Yeah,
Lucky you.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I'm just saying I haven't. That's all I'm saying. I haven't.
I got one word for you. Latino women, equal sign, fertile. I'm just going. I'm gonna leave that where it lay. I'm gonna leave that right where it lay. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I
Law
understand that.
would know.
We could talk.
I definitely would know.
We could talk about women all we want to, but it like I said, the fountain of money comes from the pistol between your legs, and if you giving out your genetic material all willy nilly, that's why I said I go to the source. If men had more discipline and were taught more discipline, they wouldn't have the fountain of money to even attach to, because you wouldn't be out here just slanging and banging like you was in 2004 and 2002.
Say they shouldn't be giving away the prize, huh? All right, well, look, check it out. I'm finna hear from a real one. All right, I got a real one in the building. All right, Los, I'm about to back you out for a second. I got a real one in the building. You know, first of all, before I bring who she goes, oh, I almost let the cat out the bag. Wait a minute, they gone. Never mind. We stuck with Trucker Brown. You know what I'm saying? We stuck with Trucker Brown.
Honestly.
Let me ask you a question though before I get into it. How long you giving us, the people at Podcast?
I mean, you know, I got stuff to do, honestly. But
you already got your vegan meal in. You already got your 54. I really think you're doing 40 minutes. Okay, those pictures are doctored. 40 minutes on the elliptical. Not. Okay.
I got some time. If we talking about some real non-cooning, I got some time. I'm waiting for someone to come in here and refute what I have to say. Because I know the stuff that I have to say, which I'm reserving right now, because I'm letting you do your host thing. The stuff that I have to say, they don't want. Are gonna like.
Listen, you know what? Let me resend the link, bro. The link is in the thing. If y'all don't like what he's saying, you know, come in and tell him how he's a piece of filth. You know what I'm saying? Let him know.
The reason why this is an epidemic, because among black men, we are loose with our standards.
So, wait a minute. I got somebody in the building. You ready, baby? You ready to address the masses? That's a no? Okay, I'll give you a little chance to chill.
Who is that? I can't come in.
Yo, don't worry. Hey, this ain't your show, bro. Relax, okay? Relax.
And we can tell because it's not going well.
That was tragic, bro. That was tragic. But, you know, as the first live should be, it's my first live, people.
Bro,
it's the first live.
You harping on that, but there's things I need to know. I need to know who told you to stop dealing with me. That's what
no, they didn't say stop. Okay. First of all, they told me that you told me to go out here. I ain't even have to go get a cannon, bro. Why you tell me to go get this cannon? I could have I could have used my phone to do this StreamYard joint, man.
And you would have a trashy ass channel like the person who told you that shit. You over here got your skin tones out and shit.
So I'm looking butter pecani is what you trying to say, huh? The cannon got me looking.
Pause.
Idris Elba. You know what I'm saying? Idris Elba, I guess, if you want to say. You know
exactly. So, and they told you to stop messing with me. Who said it? Say names. Name drop. Because they
so moving right along. Women.
Sound like you scared.
That's what. This is now you're gonna cut this.
Are
first
you from
of all,
Chicago
we don't.
Or Bloomington? Are you from Bloomington, Illinois? You from Effingham, Illinois?
Hey, listen here, bro. Just because you've been on I-80 and I-57, don't start naming off Illinois towns like you from around these parts.
I'm just letting you know that it sounds like
you know what I'm saying.
Sound like corns in your backyard.
Because we already found out you was from Fredericksburg, for real. So let's just throw that out there. All right,
guilty.
All my 7.5C. Here you go. Come on, don't come on my channel with the mess, bro.
You know you think you soft because you light skin. That's why you doing that to you.
Probably do. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think the Reese's Buttercup is sweet until they take a bite. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he said guilty. Party hard. I guess the main two. Party hard been talking about low.
I don't even. Is Party Hard still alive?
I don't watch Coonan, so I couldn't tell you.
Let me stop, bro. For he take it like I'm dissing him, bro.
Oh,
I
he
don't
gonna
even
go
know
off.
what party. Yeah, he gonna be in a. I ain't dissing you, bro. I really just don't know where you at. I have
Sounds
no
like you're
idea.
dissing him. I ain't
I've
no
never
idea.
even. I don't even know. Like, I don't know what's going on with party. I have no idea. So,
I'm gonna back
here
off
we
because
go. Bar. See, B class. My man B class. Shout out to my man B class. What's the exact topic, y'all? See, you showed up late, and we had a conversation on the phone. We're not gonna act brand new on this channel, okay? Class. Okay. The topic is,
how much am I
do
charging you
women,
for this? I should be charging for this. Go
man,
ahead, keep
listen,
going.
man, listen,
Keep
man.
going.
This is brothers building brothers, okay? Let me get to the
Oh,
topic, all right?
is that
You know
what
what I'm
this is?
saying? Don't act like that. Don't
Okay,
act like that.
go
Don't
ahead, do your
act like
thing.
that.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
So, B class, my man, Byron. The subject is, do women have reasons or excuses? Okay, so many times we go into the nail salon, the hair salon, the barber shops, the grocery store, and you hear women just senseless men bashing. I mean, what we do to y'all? We didn't do anything to y'all.
You probably coming in them with no job. That would make them mad.
Hey man, listen here. At the end of the day, women, okay?
And your mama's
If
car.
you, for one, if you're letting a man with no job shoot your club up, who's really the dumb dumb in this situation?
Mm.
I'm just saying. If I had a club, I'm not letting no broke, no job, unemployed, uneducated nigga shoot my club up. But I digress. Moving right along. I also want to point out this factor. Even if you found out you was pregnant, let's say you let him shoot the club, but it was just you made a mistake. Okay. Let's say you just honestly, as a female, made a mistake. There are so many measures that you could take. The plan B, the patch. And I don't want to hear this. It's against my religion. I don't believe in abortions. Do you believe in having babies with broke niggas? I don't, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Don't let your God get in the way of letting you deal with at least 18 years of misery or whatever the case may be. And I don't want to call kids miserable, but
this is why this is stupid. You can't bring your God up after you fornicated, not being married. Like
unmarried, right? Facts.
you
You
might
know
well
what I'm
go
saying?
all the way.
Facts. You can't say, well, it's against my religion to have abortions, but it's allegedly against your religion to hump and bump with every Joe Smo on the block. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. And that's what I'm getting tired of. It's like, take some responsibility for your mistake. Because let me point something out to the ladies out here, okay? If I go into a barber shop and I'm getting a ball fade, you know how I do. You know what I'm saying? I got a little taper right now, but you see the waves popping. And I go to get me a ball fade, right? And I'm talking to the fellas.
That's
and I say, oh, here we go. Here's the hate.
I know it. It's an S curl that you put the wave cap on. I know the old school trick.
Haters are gonna hate. That's just conditioner, sir, and fresh air. Anyway, moving right along. If I walk into a barbershop and I'm going to get that fresh fade, and a cat be like, man, what's up with your car, bro? The muffler's falling off. That thing ain't starting well. I mean, what's good? And I sit up here and be like, that no good two-timing heifer got me out here with the kids. I ain't been able to get no job. I can't get no. You know how they gonna look at me, bro? Like, what? It's her fault, huh? That you a bum. Bro, we don't go for that. As fellas, we're not gonna let. Have you ever heard a guy tell you, hey, I'm broke because my old lady, she won't look out, you know what I'm saying? She got me watching the kids all the time. And I mean, I just can't get ahead because she just holding me back, bro. Hey, have you ever heard a man say that before? Have you ever heard a man say he didn't get a job opportunity because somebody like I ain't gonna say a job opportunity because that's dipping off into another category because people definitely don't get jobs because of their gender or race. So I'm not gonna go there with it. But what I'm saying is, have you ever heard somebody say, they couldn't get a job or fill out the application, should I say, because the gender opposite to them was holding them back. A man say that.
No, I haven't heard that. No.
You've never heard that from a man. Have you ever heard that from a woman?
Yeah, I've heard women say it. I'm not gonna say that they're speaking directly to me, but I've heard the topic thrown around.
Right. So what's another? So let me ask you another question there. So let me ask you a broad question. What is something that you heard a woman say? What's your favorite male? I ain't gonna say favorite. What is one of your male bashing statements that you hear on a regular, everyday basis from women? Uneducated women, might I add, because most women that say this have no good sense at all.
Um, take care of your responsibility. That's one of the things that they use to extract more money out of you. Um, uh, being one thing I really hated was the not like using my job to say I'm a deadbeat, but taking the money from the job. Right. So it's
Okay,
like
break that down. What you mean taking the money from the job?
so saying something like, "Well, if you was around more, but you still requiring $1,100 from me a month." Like you're complaining about my type of job, but you're requiring money from the job.
Or you're complaining about the amount of time that I spend with the children, but you expect me to provide that same 1100
On top of everything that I would have to do to be an adult.
by taking time off of work with to do more activities. You
Right.
expecting the same 1100 after I didn't miss money and took off work and all of that. That's basically what you're getting at.
Right. And like Kevin Gates said, also the biggest thing I don't like about it is the keeping you from the kid and you're still paying.
Kevin Gates, you mean Kevin Samuels?
No, Gates. Like
Kevin Gates said that?
Kevin Gates has a new song is get pregnant, keep you from your kids, and then complain about what you haven't did.
Got you.
So
yeah, I remember that. I heard that.
That is very annoying because you'll be like, all right, well, it's send them on a plane. They have excuses why they can't do that. It's always something. And inserting themselves into, once your kid gets of a certain age, inserting themselves into the conversation. It's like, my kid is 13, 14 years old. I really don't need to talk to you.
So let me ask you another question, okay? Because Sherelle brought this one up. Shout out to Madam President. I don't know what you got going. I thought you was gonna come in here and bless the track one time, but you know what? I'm gonna let you do your thing. King, I tried to bring you in. I don't know what was going on with your phone, but this is one of my favorite ones. And Sherelle brought it up. I was gonna get into it after you got done. Niggas ain't shit. How could you sit up there, especially you women out there with a son? How could you sit up there with a straight face and say niggas ain't shit? Like, maybe your father wasn't shit. Maybe the nigga you picked to shoot your club up wasn't shit. Maybe your son ain't shit. But the broad statement that niggas ain't shit is just, bruh, come on with the male bashing. Like, we need to stop it with the.
It comes from the amount of eligible men. So first of all, a woman would have to address what is an eligible man. That will be number one. Then once they figure out too late what an eligible man is, they realize that it's hard. It's not enough of them to get. First of all, women outnumber us, especially in the black neighborhood, where they something like 30-1. So even if they all got their standards together and stopped letting dudes shoot their club up, it wouldn't be enough of us to marry every one of them.
Because, see, this is my thing. Okay? A lot of times, and I'm going to steal this little tidbit from Kevin Samuels. I'm a fan of his, and we make a lot of the same points. I can't say that I agree with everything that he says, but I do agree with him.
He's a little bit heavy on the appearance shit. I'm not really.
Yeah, he's heavy on that. I'm not. I don't get into that as much, but I do totally 100% agree with a lot of women don't want what comes with being with a boss. Like, you want a man that's in the top 10 percentile, especially a black man. If a black man is making let's say $60,000-$70,000 a year. He got a good job making 60-70. He's in the top percentile of all black men.
Fact.
And you expect him to not have certain standards or want certain things. You expect him to go for the ordinary when he is not the ordinary.
Right.
You're
Walmart
not willing
niggas is
to
hollering at you.
Yeah, and the Walmart niggas, you shooing them off. You know what I'm saying? King, I don't know what's going on with your joint. I keep trying to bring you in, but you
His
it keep
signal
messing
messed
up.
up.
My boy B Class, he popped out. I was gonna bring him in. You ready, B Class? Yeah, let's go. Hey, turn your phone sideways too, so I can landscape. Or just, I like the little studio setup. See, you know, you can't give these niggas money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get studios and got lights, and you know what I'm saying. Go ahead, introduce yourself, Class, to the people.
What up? What up? I'm B Class, man. I'm a rapper and an actor. That's
And
it.
what could people possibly see you on or know you from, or what you got going on?
I put out a lot of music, so I'm on all streaming platforms. But I was on Empire last season,
Oh, was
and
you?
yeah, I was on.
What scene was
I
you
was
in?
I was
What scene was you
on
in?
season 6, episode 9. My fault, y'all. It's my birthday, so I'm lit, man. Y'all gonna have to bear with me, man.
Let's go one time for the birthday boy, B
Hope y'all drinking.
Class. How young are you today, my brother?
33.
33, my nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga Class and turned a young, fresh 33.
Y'all wild, man.
So
Y'all
birthday
some wild
boy.
boys, man.
So birthday boy. Now we getting a perspective, ladies. You got an actor on the set. Watch out now. How do you feel? Okay. I'm not gonna set you all the way up with the obvious question that I asked earlier about do women have reasons or excuses. I'm not even gonna put you in the bag like that. What I am gonna ask you for is though, when women approach you,
Mm-hmm.
what do you expect them to have? What are like some of the basic things that you looking for in a woman? Let me ask you that. And you'll see
Okay.
see where I'm going with this once I ask them this.
I'm gonna start with the obvious. So I like women that's good to look at, right? So I like a pretty face.
Okay, pretty face.
So for me, that means not wearing a bunch of makeup. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually want to know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? And when like that's cool. Like when they like what they call it a beat face, when they want their face beat.
Right.
Like that's cool and all that, but like
Yeah.
I don't know what you look like. Like when a woman get her face beat, they done got so cold. Kudos to the makeup artist, but they done got so cold with the contours and the blends and the shadowing. Like it really don't even be their face. Damn near.
So knock it off with the filters. Okay. All right. So moving right
Live,
along.
that's a live filter.
Facts.
That's an in-person filter.
Facts.
Yeah.
I seen one chick, she made herself look like a man with just makeup, bro.
That's tough.
You about to cause so many issues in this life.
Hey, man, my man, listen. Okay, we get
into
it.
That man asked me what I like, you know.
My man want a natural look. My man want a natural, like he want natural beauty.
I just want to be able to know what she look like. You know what I'm saying?
Something that you can't get from a beat face. We want a regular face that looks good. Okay, what else? What else are you looking for in this young lady?
And then on top of that, she need to have some money. You know what
money
I'm
saying? and does it matter where that source of income comes from?
I mean, at this point in my life, I ain't dating strippers. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Can she be a stripper, card cracker?
But no, I mean, is she's a stripper though? Strippers need love too. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro.
To all the ladies at Onyx in Houston, I miss y'all.
Oh, here we go. This nigga, man. This dude. The birthday boy is going all the way. Okay, moving right along. She gotta have some money. So right now, it doesn't matter how that income's coming in, but you gotta have some money. He not buying every meal, all right? He'll treat you to a meal, but he not going, you know what I'm saying? At some point, y'all gonna have to go Dutchy. You're gonna have to treat my man to a meal or something, you know what I'm saying? And pay your own bills. So what's that's
two. She just need to have some money. I ain't saying she got to do all that, bro. I just said she need to have some money.
I'm putting too much on it. Okay, right. You gotta have a little bit of bread, right? So you're not giving her no walking change. You're not giving her no walking change.
What you mean?
Walking around money.
little walk around money.
Women with money don't really ask for walking change, man.
Okay, go moving right along.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Look, he trying to set you up, B class. So stay sharp, bro.
I'm
in it. I'm in
Yeah,
the pocket.
he game ready. Let's go. This is the game. Let the games begin. Number 3. What you gotta add?
The third thing is she gotta, you know what I'm saying, she can't really be religious like that. I don't want no good Christian sister. I'm straight.
He want a heathen. Let's go.
Yeah.
He want a demon. Let's go.
I don't want no good Christian sister. We not gonna get along.
He just
said, where the demons at?
He just don't want a coon.
Way too fly. What's with the cat?
I wasn't here for to do all that.
But it's the truth.
So listen, because I don't want to get over religious on here. My mama watch it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't listen.
Yo,
tell me what I like.
So listen. So that's 3. She can't be over religious and extra churchy. She can't be trying to drag you to the pulpit.
No, I'm be specific. She can't be religious, not over religious.
Period.
Religious, yeah. Like she can believe in God all she want, but I don't really mess with the religious ones.
The organized religion.
Yeah. Like I'm not pulling up.
You're not
on
going
Easter
to nobody's
witches.
church, mosque,
no.
temple, TP.
I go for weddings.
So if her father is the Indian chief, you're not even gonna hit the pipe in the TP with him for the ceremony.
Hey, I'm with the spiritual walk.
Yeah.
So he'll take the spiritual walk. Okay.
I'm with that.
Some
but
spiritual.
That's just real important because certain foundations that's gonna let you know how well y'all gonna be able to get along and for how long. You know what I'm saying? So if foundationally we set up different in that way, you know, it's gonna lead to a lot of chaos later for sure.
So is there around it? So is there a 4 to this? You got any more requirements? Because go down the list.
Can I ask one?
For sure.
Go right ahead.
How big can they be?
Nah. So look, we not doing those.
What you mean?
No. So look.
No water buffaloes, bruh?
No. So look, it depends.
Too, bruh.
No. I'm all for. When we start talking about like how women made, we gotta be specific. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We gotta because big come a lot of different ways.
I know. I'm gonna be specific because we're gonna narrow this down, okay? Because this is an eligible bachelor out here, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm definitely no kids out here.
So we just gonna lay it out because I don't want you women to have. I want y'all to have reasons, not excuses. All right. For when you come at a cat that's eligible now, I'm playing matchmaker now. Now. Can she be 6 feet tall?
Yeah, I like a tall glass of water.
She can be 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'2".
Can she be 6'7"?
Yeah. If she bad, it's one in the WNBA right now. I can't think of her name. G.
Hold on.
She's like
1 second.
6'7".
Hold on, class. Hold on. We're not talking to you, Mr. Committed Relationship. All right. We're asking class 6'7". So okay, the girl, go ahead. WNBA.
Tall don't bother me. No, it's a joint in the WNBA right now. It's like 6'7". She
cool.
Bad.
Okay, so all right.
By catching traffic.
So now let's put the weight requirement on it. Okay, let's say she is. Let's just say you 6'2". Let's say she's 6 feet. Right.
Right.
You sure you 6 feet too, bro? I stood next to you quite a few times, bro.
Barefoot.
What's your reach looking like, bro? Because I know we done talked about boxing quite a few times, bro.
We'll
get back to that. We'll get back. No, I'm good. We'll get back to that. So let's go. All right. So let's say she's 6 foot. All right. You 6'2". All right.
Yeah.
Let's call it a 72-inch reach, 75-inch reach. It's a 75-inch reach. Okay.
Okay.
She's 6 feet. She got a normal reach, like maybe 69. At that point, you know, for a female, maybe like a 69-inch reach. And her weight is 225. That's linebacker-ish. My man got the cologne. Look at it, ladies. I don't think they're ready.
Hold on, one second. You don't know me, B class, but I actually do this for a living. How big is too big?
250? 250?
How big is too big?
250?
You know what? I ain't gonna. Nah. So I'm like 205 right now. Right. I would say probably it depends on her height, right? So if she's 6 feet, I'd say 175, 170. You know what I'm saying? That's tall. She tall, but I like an athletic. I like an athletic woman. So if she got some muscle mass that's gonna put a little more weight to it because muscle weigh more than fat.
She
You know what I'm saying?
leaning more towards 210, but the trunk is very spacious.
What type of trunk is it though? See, it's a lot of different trunks. That's what we're gonna be specific tonight, bro.
Here we
Is
go.
we talking about a Hummer trunk?
Ladies,
Is we talking about a you know what I'm saying? What type of
you
trunk
see what
we
happened
talking
when you
about?
get these brothers? So
A Chevy trunk?
let me
No,
digress. Okay,
man.
I've gotten enough information. Okay,
It's
I
a
got
lot of
enough
trunks.
information. So,
There's a lot of
ladies,
models.
let me tell you something. All right, let me tell you something. All right, y'all gotta step y'all game up, bro. This idea that y'all could just get whoever y'all want and niggas ain't shit and maybe you can't
Can I say
afford
something,
to be with class. Maybe
Can I
you
say
can't
something,
afford
bro?
the class. You know what
Please,
I'm saying?
can I say something, y'all? Like this one thing I say as far as like the reasons versus excuses. I don't know if it's necessarily reasons versus excuses. I think it's more so you got women who deal in reality, right? And then you got the women who just refuse to accept reality, and they end up dying alone because they just raging against the machine. Like we not customizable like that. We just not. And you hear the same complaints over and over. How you got the same complaint about 5 different dudes? Contrary to popular belief, all of us men are not the same like that. We not all the same. We don't want the same stuff. We don't have the same preferences. We don't all like the same body types. Just like how I said, I like women who don't necessarily wear makeup on a regular basis because I want to know what she look like and I want to like what she look like, right? It's somebody who like women dolled up all the time. They like them dolled up. They like a woman that take 2 hours to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And so like it be the ones that accept men for how they come, and then it be the ones that just don't want to accept reality, and then they sit around with a bag of complaints, and they get older and older and older and less desirable and more bitter. You know what I'm saying? And then look, and it's our fault all the way to the grave.
Hold on, because you bringing you dipping into the pot. They finna. Hey, listen, we're gonna get his email, ladies, so you can forward all your complaints about this situation. Don't go to podcaster.trying@gmail.com with this.
No,
all right?
you
This
said
is
fat women weren't desirable. Law.
Yeah, listen. So no, I didn't say that. So listen.
It's proportions. It's all about proportions.
So basically, class is telling you that y'all need to stop bitching. You know what I'm saying? Stop complaining and living in the nether realm. I don't know, wherever world y'all living in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the question I want to ask you though. Let me get back into it. What age is an undesirable age?
That's a good one.
All right, probably 22 and then 22 to 18. That little just barely legal window.
Okay, yeah,
I'm cool on that window. And then on the high side, it really ain't no. It really probably like 55 because it is some badass 47, 48, 49-year-olds, and I'm talking about they caked up. They in shape. You know what I'm talking about? It's all the way.
They got the Planet Fitness membership.
And some of them don't have no kids. You'll be shocked. They spent all their time getting to the bag.
No children.
Yeah. Hey,
ladies,
look,
you can't.
Look.
If you want to mess with B class, you can't have no kids running
Hey, the
around.
same way the city. Hey, look, the same way the city girls be running around talking about do this for me, do that for me, buy me this, buy me that. Hey, a brother like myself, ladies, I'm gonna be clear. Hold on, let me get clear. Ladies, I'm over 30. I don't have no children, right? I don't come with no baggage, right? You can't come talking about, you can't be reposting memes on your story talking about like, oh, everybody got baggage. You need to find somebody to unpack. You not catching me. But nobody like me. Posting stuff like that. We not interested.
Bruh.
I'm not helping you unpack nothing.
Hold on, B class. Hold on,
bro.
Off the rails.
We commodity.
This is get. Hold on. I gotta mute you for a second. I got to, bro. This is getting. Wait a minute.
Off the rails.
Wait a minute. Okay. You can't be out here trying to control their social media, bro. Come on, he said.
Hold up. Hey, I need you to hit the comments and put up the good mad comments you gotta tap it.
Who?
You know how to do that? Go down there and tap it.
Oh yeah.
Put up Sherelle comment.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Get him, Sherelle. Get him. He out of line,
Let me unmute my man. So you can't be a city girl, is what she's saying. So what do you?
I'm not being a city girl.
I don't think you are either, but I mean, are you though?
No, I never. Are y'all making up stuff? I haven't said I allow a woman to buy me anything. I haven't said that not one time this whole time. I just said she got to have money. I haven't said nothing else.
Hey, my man.
We able to rewind, right? I haven't said nothing else.
Hey, my man Hen Dog say you gotta stay away from the aunties, bro, because you out here.
Hey, no.
Look, you out here looking like a whole snack to niggas aunties.
No, hey.
They say you go to the barbecue with your chest out like that, bro. You ain't gonna be slaughtering our aunties at the barbecue like that, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's some 49-year-olds out here, some 46-year-olds out here. I'm talking about they walking around in Nike Tech, the spandex fit.
Let's go.
While this women our age camouflaging. You know, when they get dressed, they wear this over that to put this away, and they accentuate that and to make it look like it's women in their 49 out here in spandex. Bong, bong, bong.
Now,
and they make it 250.
I will say that when you're talking about the professional woman that gets up into the 40s and the bodies is good, they are getting surgeries though, because they got the money.
Yeah, but they're not getting fake stuff put in. I'm talking about natural women. First off, I'm pro fat transfer. If you want to relocate some stuff, that's cool.
Nah, bro, you can't be sending you can't send your old lady under the knife like that.
If she want to take it from over here,
come on,
and put it over there.
Come on, G.
That's all.
Come on, G.
He just want to I'm not messy. You posted it. Don't say I'm messy. You said it out loud.
Hey,
listen. This is my thing. Because I agree with a lot of what he said. Age difference his was a little low for me. I can't talk to nobody under 26 years old. I'm just not gonna do that. The conversation's not gonna work. But that's, like he said, that's a preference thing. As far as the makeup thing, that's gonna be a no for me unless we're like going to a banquet or something where it makes sense. I'm gonna also throw in, if I'm gonna be natural, I can't do weave. Weave is not gonna work because that's unnatural. So I don't see how weave is gonna work.
So we got some. Listen, go ahead. Weave is not gonna work because first of all, what's your channel? Because you on podcast right now. Tell them your channel because you can hear all these how my man feels about women quite frequently on his channel.
My channel's Trucker Brown. That's my preference. But this is my thing. Understand what I'm saying. None of these stuff really matter. The reason why I don't jump on the whole Kevin Samuels thing too hard, because this isn't something that's real. Unattractive, a not pretty faced woman can be more seductive than a chick who's a dime. I've hit them both. And I'm gonna be real with you. Most of the chicks that had the in my younger days that had the best sex weren't the best looking ones all the time. Sometimes the pretty chicks just think you're supposed to come because they look good. So it depends on a person's personality for me. If they're sensual and seductive and stuff like that, I can deal with someone who's not quote unquote super attractive. And as far anything on the body, I feel like stuff could be worked out. You know what I mean? But the surgery thing, that's gonna be a no for me for most of the surgeries, and we's gonna be absolutely no.
So okay, well, be class out of here. So listen, all right. So basically, I didn't kick him out. He left on his own recognizance. So listen. Basically, what y'all saying is y'all got preferences, all right? You know, that's what some people would say. I would say you're picky, bro. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Class is out of control, though. Like, he is fat transfer, he threw me with that one, bro. Like, I was done. He said, you want to put a little bit over here, over there. Come on, bro.
He in the joint helping her now. Need put a little more here.
Baby, do you got something to say? You ready to go? Oh, she getting up now, man. I ain't even going. She ain't even ready. You know what I'm saying?
Who was you talking to?
Don't worry. Hey, bro, this ain't your channel. All right? Relax, all right?
Wow.
Let's bring my man in here, man. Let's see if he's ready, man. King the Trucker, what's going on, bro? First of all, welcome to podcast of Dot Trying.
To New
the real The real platform.
Wow.
The real platform. You know what I'm saying? We get it in over here. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go with the bullspit.
Hey, so watch this. Watch what I could do. Bam! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want your producer all up in your videos, you know what I'm saying?
All
Come
up
on
in
over
the
here to
video.
Come on over here to podcast and try.
At least you
Yeah.
admit at least you admit I'm the producer though. That's smart. That's smart. Throw that in there.
TB, he just doing you bad.
Ain't
I
he?
got to, hey
Then,
man,
then
listen.
he gonna try to send me a link next week.
Listen.
I'm a smooth. He know that motherfucker. Though.
Hey,
Listen.
I gotta do this.
then he gonna try to tell you to limit the cussing when he did all the cussing.
All the cussing on myself.
This is a light skin channel. Okay, we will not be having any. Nobody will be getting over dark on here. All right.
Hold on.
I
Law.
know I won't be
would
in that long.
Law. Hold on, Law, real quick. King, I would love to hear your preferences.
Let's go. Okay, let's go.
I knew it.
Throw them out there.
Okay, look, bro. Look, bro. This is all I want out of a woman, dog.
Tell us what you want. What you want?
I just want a hard-working, natural, a person that understands me. It ain't gotta be. She ain't gotta be.
Hey Reese, I see you. I'm gonna get you.
She ain't gotta be just no Beyonce, but she gotta be able to keep up with herself and make sure her shape right, make sure she eat good, because that's healthy. That's health wise.
What's too big?
What's too big for me?
Right. What's too big?
Okay, let's say if you're I think it just depends, bro, because what's too big for me might not be too big for someone else.
Okay, we got 6 feet. We got a 6 foot woman. Okay, King, how tall are you?
What's what now?
King, how tall are you?
Yes.
No, how
I'm
tall
6'3".
are you? Okay, you 6'3". So we got okay, we're gonna say she's a 6 foot woman. Okay, we're just gonna automatically. So 225. That's pretty much the starting linebacker for LSU. So can she be 225 or do she gotta be?
No, and she can't.
He said
and she
no.
Really can't be six. She really can't be 6'1" because it's kind of too tall.
I said 6 feet, but that's too. So 6'1" is too tall. So how about 5'9"?
5'7". 5.
Damn.
5,
oh,
7,
you
5,
want
9.
You want a
itty bitty woman.
Okay, so at 5'7",
what's the weight?
What's the weight?
At 5'7", you gotta be by like 160. 160.
Y'all not helping my case at all, bro, with this women having reasons instead of excuses, bro. Y'all want Holly Berry and all that, but then again, you're a successful man. So I mean, you hear them, ladies. If you want a successful man, you know what I'm saying?
Can you put up Sherelle's other comment, please?
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
What is that?
Okay, Kevin Samuels. She's saying that y'all are jocking the measurements and everything off of Kevin Samuels.
But I'm not though. I'm just going out what I feel like would be reasonable for me because because I'm 6'3" and you got a woman that's 6'1", if she put on some stilettos that's 6 inches, bro, she has me.
My granddaddy told me
I can't mess with no lady that's.
Hold on, Trucker Brown. Hold on. So listen, I got an important question for you because you from the South, right?
Oh shit.
Louisiana.
You from the South, right, King?
Yeah, I'm from BR, Baton Rouge.
So can she be a Caucasian young lady?
Oh no. No.
Oh, come on, bruh.
No, bro.
What you on, bro?
To be honest, I gotta stick with my sisters, bro. I just have to because we don't have too many of our sisters left that have the chances like that. I don't discriminate with I mean I'm not racist or anything like that, but I can't. It got to be black. I'm black. I'm Panther.
Interesting.
Okay, so King's a racist. Okay, let's just get that out there. No, I'm joking. I'm
Yo,
joking.
you are out
I'm
of
joking.
line
I'm
with that button,
joking.
yo.
I'm joking, King. Listen, you back. I'm back. Oh, you back, bro. I'm just messing. I just had to do it one time.
I don't. As the
I just
older,
had to.
the older
And
I,
Right.
the older I get, I'm sexually I prefer black women. That's just where I'm at with it. That's what I'm attracted to. So I mean, as far as it being any other type of issue, you know, I feel like everybody gets to date whoever they want to date. Black women are dating white men, and black men are definitely dating white women. So to me, at the end of the day, to me it's just what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to black women.
okay, so this is what I'm finna do. All right, baby, you ready?
Who you
Okay,
keep
this is
calling
what I'm
baby?
finna do.
What's
This is
going
what
on
I'm
with you?
finna do. This is what I'm finna do. Okay,
Oh,
we heard from you, picky, confused, racist
wow.
Uh-oh.
men out here. Let's bring the ladies in here
Oh,
and see
it's
what
a
they got
dark
to say.
skin.
Let's get on out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Goodbye to you, Bong. Let's talk to the ladies, okay? Let's talk to the ladies. So I'm gonna start off with you, Miss Queen Lisa. You want to tell anybody? First of all, welcome to the podcast of Die Trying.
Glad to be here.
Is there anything that you would like to get off your chest after listening to these foul mouth heathens
Well,
who
so
don't?
far, you guys are way off topic, but with
Yeah,
that
we
said,
have been. We have been because when we talk about ladies, we tend to do that. So,
yeah.
what would you like to? What would you like to add to the conversation?
Well, I don't know which conversation I'm adding to, but if we go back to TV
Whatever's on your
in the
mind, baby.
beginning,
It's your platform right now. It's your platform. Whatever you
TV in
want.
the beginning had a lot to say that made sense. Um, and as far as what's this, B class, B class has his thing, you know.
His
He's got,
preferences.
yeah, as we all do. So you can't be mad at him for that.
I
And you
can't.
can't be mad at Trucker. I'm sorry, you can't be mad at King the Trucker either, because he's got his preferences.
Okay, so you don't think that he's just a flat out racist because he
No,
don't want a woman of the Caucasian persuasion? Is that what you're telling me?
nope,
All right.
sure
So
don't.
is there anything that you want to contribute to the conversation of let's go three screen. Is there anything you want to contribute to the conversation of women having excuses or reasons or anything? Or is there anything
Sure,
you want to say
I could
about
add
that?
to all sides of that. So women do make a lot of excuses, but we also have a lot of reasons for making some of those excuses.
What's one of the reasons?
What's one of the excuses? uh, well, you guys talking about men ain't shit, and then made the comment that not all men are the same, and how can you have the same problem with a bunch of different men? But a lot of men are a lot alike in many ways. So you do get the same bullshit from multiple people. You will get the same thing.
So would you consider yourself a successful young lady? Hold on
Yeah,
before you say that. Way too
cool.
fly. You are you here with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I
Hey,
just
way
want to
too
make sure.
fly.
I just want to make
Hey,
sure the
how you doing,
audio's.
Teresa?
I just want to make sure the audio is correct. So let me ask you a question.
Of course, my
Would you consider yourself a successful young lady, Miss Queen Lisa?
Sure, of course.
Have you ever dated beneath your, should I say, your success level?
Of
Have you ever
course.
dated beneath?
Of course.
So one would say though, when you date beneath your success level that you deserve, you get what you asking for. I mean,
Absolutely. You
oh,
do.
okay. All right.
You get what you're asking for.
Hmm.
You guys said, I think, was it TV that said your standards are usually a little too low? Ours are too. We definitely don't keep our standards where they should be,
Yeah.
especially if you're successful in any way. You have to keep your standards up. But I think a lot of that comes from age and experience. I think the more experience you've got, the smarter you get.
So let me ask this question way too fly, okay?
Oh boy.
If you were, oh boy, now welcome to the dungeon. You in the pit now. You know what I'm saying, with the dragons.
She can handle it.
If you don't speak for her, okay?
She can handle it.
All right, she's a big girl now. Let's way too fly. If you had to put a preference, together, a stat sheet, if you will, what would this, I don't know, mystery man or this this magical prince have to sweep you off your feet?
Okay, besides it being loaded, let's go ahead and just unload it this way. The thing is that we get older, right? So our preferences changes due to the fact that we become more into our adult selves. So the things that happens with most women and men sometimes is that we do not divorce ourselves from what we wanted when we was in our 20s to when we get older. So a lot of things carry over as far as the shenanigans and the preferences.
Let's see. You're not gonna tiptoe around the question over here on this platform, all right?
I mean, that's the truth.
What does he need to have? I want to hear. See, the men came on here. The men came on here.
Hold on, let me keep it G.
Wait, that's your problem. You think we have a list of what a man needs to be, and if we did, we'd never have a man.
Well, okay, let me be clear. When I had my list, and I've had a list, and I've had men that meet the list, it didn't matter at the end of the day.
Right.
So as I got older, I realized, okay, it's not the man, it's the woman. What type of woman am I? What type of shit am I going to allow? What type of things I don't really have a tolerance for? What type of things that, is kind of like, all right, cool, I can deal with that. I had to learn with me first.
What are those things? I'm waiting on the list.
Okay. One of the things I know for sure is I don't tolerate anyone that makes me feel less than. If you make me feel less than, it's a deal breaker. Okay. So if I deal with a man that says, hey, I like a natural woman, this and third, she doesn't have to wear makeup, and then like 6-7 months down the line, you looking at me like, I mean, why you not getting dressed up? Why you not doing this? Why? Then that's, to me, those are deal breakers. So it's really based off of your characterization. So what you are, as if you're a liar, that's gonna come out. I ain't dealing with no fucking liar. If you're a cheater, it's gonna come out. I'm not dealing with no cheaters. If you're a person that has a gambling problem, if you can't handle your money correctly, those things come out, and those is what I look for, is your characterization, because that leads to our future.
So this more of a, so is that the number one issue on your list, as far as just having good character? That's number one for you?
That's number one, because
everything
looks fade, right?
Facts.
Looks fade.
I mean,
your dick game is going to fade soon. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna need
we got pills for that. We got pills for that. We got pills for that.
To be in reality, like B Class said, which is cool. He what he said made perfect sense. We have to live in reality, and a lot of things are happening where we're not progressing in the rate in which the world is anyway. So
would looks fit in anywhere in this? Do you care about anything?
I mean, listen,
physical?
I was once married to a man that made women run into traffic. Like I've had, gorgeous men. I've dealt with men. To me, like I said, those things are not things that I hold to any value, because at the end of the day, it doesn't represent who you are inside. And that's the truth. And that's the thing that women they fail at all the time. They want to compete with men. Men have the ability to have women based off of their youth, their beauty, and that's what they have amongst themselves to show off. That's not a thing for women.
So based on character and everything, you would probably be willing to settle for something like that, just because he had a good conversation piece or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You would overlook all his physical flaws because his character was so strong. Hold on, wait a minute. Bang. We're not talking. We're not talking to you, sir. Okay, we're not talking.
That's the thing.
Carry on. Way too fly.
Okay, so that's the thing. Society will deem exterior. That's not what I bring in the household. So the way I'm looking at it as, if I'm in my house and I consider you to be the most handsome man in my world, that's what the fuck it is. That does not bear no bearing to the outside world. And so as women, what we should do is always stop trying to change what the world thinks and what your household stands for.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, okay? Because right now, okay, I'm gonna come back for you because you being too, see, that's how you got that pot. We talked about this before on the other platform.
It's not a pot. It's
you
just,
know how to whip up that special brew.
You're not ready. No, you're not ready to have a
you got that. That's too. You going too. You trying to get too far into here. So we gonna.
No, y'all like to play the. Y'all like to cap for unnecessary reasons. And
okay, and by that you mean what? Cap in what way? Like, what do you mean cap? Like, far as the way we talk about what we want or what we have.
Men have excuses. Women have excuses. Women have their reasons. Men have their reasons. There is no differential. We all are human beings at the end of the day. So
I don't know if I agree with that one. There's a differential.
Your baby mama, stop. You complain about your baby mama. You had a chance to lay down with that chick.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm not a good example. I did not do the right thing.
Don't go there, yo. Don't do that.
Listen, people. Okay, let's get this clear. Okay, I am not the poster boy for a man that made all the right decisions. I bumped my head. I did what I probably shouldn't have done on maybe 50% of my decisions. Maybe. It might be higher. It might be lower. I might give myself a credit. Maybe I made 70% good decisions and 30% bad decisions, but I'm by far a poster boy in this situation. So let's not use me as,
I'm just saying. You up, man. You know I like to do it. I'm just
it worked because
look at him fluster. Blush.
Real quick. If I could make a quick critique, and this is for Sugarfoot and Way Too Fly. When they're trying to answer, you can't keep over talking them.
Listen. No. Don't call. First of all, don't call my girl Sugarfoot.
Listen.
First of all, don't call my girl Sugarfoot.
Okay? Sugarfoot.
You can call me Sugarfoot.
When she was about to say what she had to say, you kept over talking her. How about you ask her the question?
Because guess what? Bang! It's my channel. Bang!
That's not how it works in this household.
Sugarfoot, bang! You know what I'm saying? Because it's my channel. The only thing that matters is what I think, people. Read the bill. Oh, I'm on the wrong hand. Read the bill. A look into the life of Jason Lawrence. Read that, people, okay? Read that, okay? Bang. Okay, I've had enough of this, all right? We're not going to come on this channel and tell Law what he is allowed to do and not do, all right? Now, moving right along, I'm going to give this guy a little say-so because he one of my day ones, and he been waiting patiently in the queue. Bro, do you hear what's going on right now? They said I'm cutting the women off. I didn't give her a chance to talk. You don't think I gave her a chance to talk?
Hey, when you're on your own shit, you get to do what you want to do, playboy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Bang. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bang. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question, okay?
What's good?
Now that we already know we have a guy that came in and he's basically a racist. He ain't dealing with no white women, okay?
I must
shout out. No. Oh, no. Yeah, him too. But
shout out to Trucker Brown. I don't know you, bro, but I'm a fan. Go ahead, Jason.
So Keenan Trucker came in. He said she got to be black or whatever. Shout out to Keenan Trucker. He's not a racist. I'm just joking, people. Then we got B class who wants, I don't know, Tyra Banks mixed with Candace Parker, I guess, 6'7" model in heels, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we got Trucker Brown. I don't know. She just gotta be I don't know. She just gotta be two eyes, 4 teeth, and a pair of arms.
Off the color purple. See me off the color purple. That's what I got.
So if you, okay, the subject was, do women have reasons or do they have excuses? Because they always blame it, and we've heard all the niggas ain't shit, and we tired of men doing this, and it's my fault. The reason my kids ain't in a good school or doing this is because the father won't step up to the plate or take care of responsibilities, and they always got some bad to say. We've heard them all. So what do you think? Do you think that women have reasons or excuses?
All right. Well, I know you want a straight answer, but sometimes you do gotta. I'm gonna have to agree with the ladies in a sense as far as what they were stating. Sometimes it just depends on that time. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean by that time?
I mean, I had certain preferences. I don't, when I was in my 20s versus, you know what I'm saying, or my early 20s versus my late 20s, early 30s, or whatever the case may be. I might want that pretty face when I was in my 20s, or that thing on my arm to compliment me as well too. But then as I got older, you know what I'm saying, it really is someone that kind of aligns with my goals and what I want in life. As far as it ain't always about the bag, you know what I'm saying. It ain't always about what she looked like. I'm more so interested, you know what I'm saying, honestly and truthfully, the goals, because I think I believe Way Too Fly say, things fade. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That booty does get flat sometimes, and the face.
And things alter. But and one thing you just want to do, hey, sometimes just look at their mama. That might be what you get when you.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's who you need to be interviewing, Playboy.
Leave the mamas out of this now. You know what I'm saying? We already got Auntie Killer in the building. You know what I'm saying? My man Class, the Auntie Killer. You know what I'm saying? Leave them out. You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you.
So listen, so for you basically saying is basically what hangs in the balance for you. What it all depends on for you is she's got to be very goal orientated and know what she wants out of life for the most part. And you guys' goals kind of got to like intertwine, or should I say meet somewhere. You got to be able to meet somewhere in the middle as far as goal rise and what she wants out of life. Is that basically what you're getting at?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's now, but
Can
like I said,
can she be 6 feet 270?
I never discriminated against a woman, honestly, in my life.
Oh, here we go. This nigga.
I mean, like seriously. I mean, I never really had a true like
booger wolf. It don't matter. She could be a booger wolf, huh? It don't even matter, huh? You just.
I mean, there is some type of standard there. But when you talking about someone's height versus their weight and things of that nature, I never discriminated. Now, if she's an old scallywag from, you know what I'm saying, just ain't got nothing going for her, and she got a rotten tooth, then hell no, I'm good. I'm gonna pass on that.
You cool
even though
if
she had goals, even she had good goals.
She could be Fortune 500 bound, bro. You don't know what you.
I'm sorry.
You
if
good?
A breast mic, I ask because I'm good on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let me ask you this. Let's say she, I don't know, a 8, 9. I don't want to say a 10. Let's just go 8, 9. All right. Good looking woman. You know what I'm saying? But she can't quite get that curl when it comes to the financial situation. Like her finances just ain't all the way in order. Would you be willing to work with that, or what? What she?
Yeah, I'm here to teach each one teach one, Playboy. So if it's finances, we can teach that. We can teach that. I'm saying that's facts though. We can teach that, man. If she mismanaged her money,
I'm probably a horrible teacher, but I tried that. It didn't work. It was horrible.
I mean, I've learned a lot of lessons along my way, and I'll be honest, my wife has taught me a lot in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I think that's where that partner comes in. But initially, I don't think those are the type of things we really think about when we're engaging someone. Kind of like what B Class stated. I mean, the first attraction, you're gonna look at someone first, and if you ain't gonna approach a bugaboo talking about, hey baby, I think we can do it. What kind of goals you got in the next 10 years? You know what I'm saying? That just isn't
right. So what do you think? What's one of your favorite things though that you hear that because this ain't really a stat sheet that we really was trying to talk about on here. I really want to hear, what do you think one of your main things that you hear that you don't like from the male bashing standpoint that women like to say to generalize men, but because I know women, and trust me, I got you. I'm not gonna just leave y'all high and dry because I'm definitely gonna do my very next show, probably tomorrow, on ain't shit niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I could dive deep on that. And I'm gonna go all the way in. I'm not gonna be politically correct on that because I am a nigga. So on the men, I'm gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go real hard. But what's one of the things that you hate coming from females that just like really just generalizes everything, like niggas ain't shit, or that just makes your skin crawl? Like, come on, baby. Like, all
I
of
mean,
us.
yeah, that generalization, I mean, pretty much what you just stated right there. But, you know, I mean, I tend not to really feed into that negativity. You know, maybe before, I think that's where that growth comes in, man, you know,
Right.
but more so I think, you know, I guess I don't know about how women bash other men, but I guess one thing I guess that would turn me off from a woman is that I'm so independent to where, you know, I don't need a man type of deal, or you know, that type of situation. Like I love a strong independent black woman, but don't make it to the point to where you so independent that if you don't need a man, period, and that's what you bring into the relationship. You know
Right.
what I'm
You don't
saying?
feel like you could, you could do
Yeah.
everything on your own. You don't need um you don't need a man to raise your son even. And that's one of the ones that like that bothers me. That bothers me as well. We got somebody in here that wants to hear Sherelle's perspective, but Sherelle ain't in here, baby. I mean,
He's
Sherelle,
trying to be in there. Find
I
her.
don't see. I mean, she could click the, you know what I'm saying? She could click the link.
I
Let me.
know she's got something worth saying.
You think so?
I'm
I don't
sure.
see her in here. She's not in here. Or maybe I
Click the
don't know.
link, Cheryl. Click the link.
But at the end of the day, I think that women do need to get out of this characterization that they can raise a man all on their own.
I
I think
agree
it's
with that. I agree with that, but Doris, I don't know about the I mean, some of us have the mentality we don't need a man, but
that's
I guess it's to a point.
So let me ask you a question. Since you and Sherelle, I see you in here, Madam President. Since you want to talk about we all talk about how we don't need a man. Do you think honestly you need a man?
Absolutely not. For what? We
So
don't need a man. We don't need anybody to complete us, to take care of us. A lot of women are strong and independent enough not
independent,
to
but
need a man.
yeah, I
But
get what you're saying
can you
about being
compliment us? Yes.
compliment. So would
Compliment.
you say you would only just like a man to compliment you, or do you need a man to
It's
compliment
a
I
you?
want.
don't need a man. Go ahead,
Okay,
Sherelle. Tell them.
all
okay, you
Go ahead, Reese, because I'm going off when I go.
all
okay.
right. So
Yeah, I
let me
know you are.
okay, let me clarify. I think we all know what need and want is, right? I think we all know that we don't need anyone, period. Okay. I think that's understood. But I think when you're in a relationship, that should never be that should never be a
Sure.
topic like, I don't need your ass. I think that's understood. But you know what I'm saying? I think someone maybe way too fly said is like when you at the point in a relationship where that person might be putting you down to the point to where they don't feel needed in the relationship, because the thing about it is some women want that traditional type of man, right? And they like to pick and choose what they want in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That so if it's like
Yeah.
you want that traditional type of relationship where that man is taking care of you, but then in turn,
Yeah, well, you can't have both.
you can't have both, right?
You
So,
can't have both.
it's that thin line as far as what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? But that's my case. Miss Cheryl B. I think Miss Madam President,
Sherelle,
is that what they call you?
Miss Sherelle B. So
Cheryl B.
Two Fly, you ready back there? So all right, so I'm about to come into the danger zone, people. Listen here, I'm finna be in here. There's nothing but ladies in here with me. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to say I'm honestly privileged to be in here with the ladies of this caliber. So let me get that out of the way.
And the president.
But at the same time, okay, we're getting sick and tired of y'all mouthpiece. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So Sherelle, what you got to say about that? We tired of all this niggas ain't shit and all this,
Look, we don't care what y'all tired of. I'm
Oh,
gonna break it down though. Okay, starting from this whole needer thing, this needer person, like you need water, you need air. These shit you can't live without. You need food. You know what I'm saying? You need the sun to rise. That's what you need.
mm-hmm.
You gotta be, men have to start really like being careful with this, a woman needing you and
Right.
wanting you and wanting the need of having that person with them, because if a person really needs you, they aren't loyal to you, they're loyal to the need of you. If I need you to pay my bills because I can't pay them, if I need you to do certain things for me because I can't do it for myself, the moment there's a man who can provide for me more than you can provide for me, I'm gonna leave you. And the moment that you can't provide for me like you're used to providing for me, I'm going to leave you. And it happens so much. And then it's like, now women are gold diggers because they left the man at his lowest point. But you wanted me to need you. You didn't want me to just want you around because I love you for who you are and stuff like that. You wanted me to need you because you gave me a nice car and a nice house to live in. That's one. Second of all, women do make excuses. Men make excuses. I agree with
Mm-hmm.
Two Fly with that. First of all, yeah, women make bad decisions about who they have kids with, who they lay down with. But
Facts.
men set the standard. Women, why you think women get up and put on makeup and heels and do their hair and go get surgeries and do all of this? It's because rappers got on the radio and said they only like light skinned girls, so now they got a bunch of people bleaching their skin.
We ain't say
So now,
that. We
what?
ain't say
What? I
that.
like
Cut it
a
out.
beautiful black woman, but I bet she look better red. Come on now, let's be real. This is what we're
We didn't.
hearing. This is what society
What you
is
say,
telling
babe?
us.
We didn't say that. They didn't.
First of all, yes, y'all did. And the thing about it is, it's like that society setting these standards that this is how a woman should look. And if she's not looking like this person, then she's not going to be loved. If Beyonce is the 10, then if you don't look like Beyonce, you're not going to be a 10. So now you have a million people going get surgery so they can be Beyonce because they're afraid to be themselves because
So you trying to
that's
say
not
we made y'all
men.
do that?
Y'all always talking about the welfare system like a man ain't created the welfare system. Come on now,
I'm just
y'all,
saying now.
men, y'all run the world. Y'all so powerful and y'all run the world and all of this, right? But then when shit go down, y'all don't want to be responsible for it. And I don't understand that. Then y'all set this in motion. This is the way y'all set it. This is what y'all, and then another thing is, even when you ask all the men what was their preferences on women, nobody ever really talked about mental characteristics and shit like this. And this
Right.
is why a lot of people have bum ass baby
We had
mamas.
somebody mention the mental. We had people say on a couple of occasions that it's more goal. And my man Reese said it was more goal orientated.
Reese,
He's more
that's
worried
it.
about the
Majority of
everybody
everybody else
else.
was talking about how a person looks. And this is the thing, and I tell my cousins this all the time: a bad bitch is not going to raise your children because she dumber than a box of rocks, but she's so bad that you'll get her pregnant just because she's bad. But now your children not taken care of. Now they running around like I don't see how people don't miss that. It's not cute for your children to have a mouthful of silver teeth. That means you literally sit there and let your children drink juice
Right.
all day. You're a bad fucking parent. Your
So
children are running around cursing, and the thing about it is, these girls don't have a nick of sense, but they fine as hell. But they got all the baby daddies in the world because of how they look, and they raising these bastard ass, badass children. And now we just have a
why they
fucked
gotta
up
be
Hold on.
bastards
generation.
Wait,
though?
wait, wait, wait,
Why they
hold
gotta
on.
be-
Wait. Let's
Oh
let me
God,
let me let
Sherelle
me
come
say
in and
this.
drop some bombs.
Let me say this.
Lord Jesus, go ahead.
A lot of things that Sherelle is saying is technically regurgitation of experiences that she either has had or seen other people go. So the heightenedness of what she speaks is not really necessarily the conviction. It is what she would, say, okay, if I lived in a perfect world, these are the things I would want to have out, and these are the things I would want to keep in. The thing that we're not being honest about is who we are as people. Who we are as people are usually are shitty people. We don't know who we are as people. We don't know who we want to be. We're still finding ourselves. We're still finding out things about ourselves that we like and dislike and things of that nature. So it is disingenuous for any woman or any man to point fingers out and say, okay, it's you, it's you, it's that, it's that, it's that. You got to look inward. If you ain't together inward, you should not be speaking. If you got stuff that you got to work on with yourself, you should be working on that first before you even think about integrating someone into your life, before you even think about integrating someone into your arena. And that's the biggest problem. Women, we as women have to understand that there is a huge, huge, huge disadvantage that we have because the one thing we was never taught was integrity. A lot of women do not have integrity.
Now let me say this, okay? Because you make some good points, and most of those are valid, and that's how I feel. I think that a lot of times, a lot of the sayings we hear are due to, should I say, women making bad mistakes and then being bitter about it. Now,
Yeah.
most of the time, successful women don't say most of these things. Sometimes you can run into a successful woman and she says all these male bashing things or whatever the case may be. I think it's ignorant. I hate it
I mean,
because
it's
they
trendy.
wouldn't nobody would respect us if we walked around all day saying bitches ain't shit. And I'm not saying that men don't say that. Of course, they made a song about it and we like that song. So I'm not saying that we're clear and free of the blame. I'm just saying women wouldn't appreciate it if we said it with the conviction that they say. I mean, you can look through a woman's soul sometimes when they say niggas ain't shit.
No,
They'll
you
look.
guys have said it. No, here's the thing. You've said it. It's
Mhm.
just that with feminism, feminine movement, it has provided censorship for you guys not to speak as outlandish anymore. Now, what that's done
Fact.
in the twofold is now there are women that are of the mediocre class, women that are usually not up to stuff, women that do not look like the elite 1% beautiful women that's out there. Give them a voice and give them a way to say, okay, well, I want to be just as valid. I want to have people look at me and I want that stature too. The sad part about it is that, like I said, we have the 1% and then you have the low. Majority of us live in the middle class.
Right.
So when we have women that are thinking, okay, I want to look like Beyonce and or I want to look like the girls that's on the rap videos, stuff like that. Here's the thing. Are you a singer? Why are you aspiring to look like Beyonce? Are you a video girl? So why are you outside looking like a video vixen? So these are the things like tapping into the reality, like B Class said. If we tap into our reality and look at who we are today, and we haven't achieved that successfully, why are we going past that standard to get societal to say, oh, okay, we accept you? Because acceptance is really starting with you. It's not starting with society.
Honestly, I think some women think that that's enough to classify themselves as I want to say available. I would say classify themselves as being equal or being on the level of a successful man
If
that's
the
attractive,
end,
making the money, and that's all they would need is looks. Whereas the man is possibly bringing to the table looks,
if
class,
the end goal
education, finances.
if the end goal is that a woman in her psyche, we're not talking about what you guys think, we're talking about a woman. A
Mhm.
woman's psyche is going to say, or she'll know the defeat when she wakes up and there's no one by her to hold her at night.
Facts,
See,
because
that's
looks
how
do
a woman
fade.
would think it.
Looks do
Well,
fade.
what I'm saying is we can play this game all we want. As a woman, I know what a woman's true fear is, to wake up decade after decade after decade and you don't have no one to share life with. And so my thing as a woman is that I would not, when I see someone like Sherelle,
Mhm.
she's 10 years younger than me,
Mhm.
and I'm like, damn, I sounded like her then. I will try to do my best to give her the sound advice so she don't have to go through that. But
Right.
see, the thing is, you have to start with inward. Like I said, like when I have someone tell me or ask me preferences are fleeting. Because back in the day, yeah, I love the B-boy and he was cute and all that. But now in my adult life, I'm like, hell no. If I
Right.
even see, I'm running because I just know what that is. But it's hard to tell a woman because someone
So
like Sherelle believes she knows what's ahead.
is that true, Sherelle? You think you know what's ahead?
I know what's ahead for me because I'm me. I know what I want.
But I can
So
assure you, Sherelle, that at your age and who you will be 10 years from now are going to be two different people.
That's true, because
No,
the older
that's
you get, the more you learn, and the more you realize what's important and what isn't, and what I
Yeah.
think you said it earlier, what you're willing to deal with and what you're not. Because when you're younger, you're like, I'm not dealing with this, I'm not dealing with that, I'm not dealing with that. And when you're older, you realize those things aren't really that important. You thought they
Yeah.
were. And then you look at, like she said, these good looking guys out here who, they've got this, they've got that, they've got
I'm
this
just
and
saying.
that, but
I'm just
that doesn't bring anything to the table. That doesn't do anything for me, for my for my future, for my life.
but
You're
listen,
not
but listen.
complimenting my life just because you look good.
So women, I get you saying, you telling Sherelle that her outlook on life is going to change when she gets older, like on what she prefers in a man and all of that. Her taste basically is going to change, and what she's looking for is going to change. But some would
How old are
say,
you, Cheryl?
I'm
hold on,
26.
hold on. Yeah, she's young, so hold
I didn't
on.
hear her.
She's 26.
Okay.
So some would say though, with age, some of these ladies they get a little more leaning the wrong way when it comes to choosing and making life decisions. I should say they
It seems
don't
like
they
they get
don't
more desperate.
they don't get
For
they
a
get
little
more and
while.
they start leaning towards, I don't know, this delusional reality that it was somebody else's fault on why no man chose them. It was the man's fault, or whatever the case may be. They built up this bitterness instead of taking responsibility for, let's just say, the decisions that they made in their life. And now they don't have anybody, and they just
Yeah, I agree.
sitting in a
Yeah.
rocking chair with a cat.
But
They
let
the
me
cat
say,
lady
like,
now.
this my thing. I don't feel like I'm bitter, and I don't feel like men ain't shit. I have brothers, and a lot of people in my life, the majority of the positive people in my life are black men. But when it comes to me, it's not about that, because I've had the perfect man, but what that got to do is it's me. I run my life doing what I want, when I want, how I want, and I don't want to answer to nobody. I don't want to go, and I shouldn't have to. It's not like I'm not out here and no guy not gonna be interested in me. I'm gonna get people to talk to me. People want to be in relationships with me, marriage and everything, but it comes to the point where that's not what I want, and I shouldn't have to bring no man through my bullshit, because I ain't shit, and I'm okay with ain't being shit, because I don't want to be inside with you. I want to drive. I want to do what I want to do, and I just feel like I ain't gonna do nothing but hurt the person that I'm with. So if I do find a good man, I'm not gonna be no good to him, because I'm at this point in my life. I don't want to answer to nobody. I don't want to build with you. I don't want to be in a
Yeah.
relationship. I don't want nobody to fall in love with who I am today, because I don't plan on being this person long.
And you won't. And that's the
The-
point. At this point in your life, you know what you want right now. You know you want to do you. And
Just
that's
be
what
me.
she's
Like, I
saying.
get up.
what
And
I
and you should. And you should.
what
And you should be strong and independent and all that. But it will change. It will.
Okay, because I'm having an estrogen overload. Okay,
Aw.
I'm having an estrogen
what I was gonna
overload.
say was this. What I was gonna say to that. So I tend to think with logic and emotion. I'm an emotional creature, yet I know that in order for me to navigate through life successfully, I have to use logic. So, with that being said, it's illogical to think that because we're looking at our predecessors. So, we should not do the whole, and this is for women, when we keep spilling that same rhetoric, you are going to hit the same inevitability. And the inevitability is what you're trying to avoid in the first place. So again, if you're chanting this, if you're saying this, if you're using this in an everyday thing, you're building a habit. Habits are hard to break. So when you're at 26 and then when you get to 30 and it's like you're still on that same rhetoric, the chances are you're going to make it to 40 at that same rhetoric. The problem is it starts now. You should not be saying at 26, Sherelle should not be saying she's a piece of shit. If anything, she should be saying, you know what? I know there's things I need to work on me, and I'm going to have a positive look on that. And then it will start to develop into someone being eligible for relationships later. But like I said, women don't have father time on their side.
Well, Sherelle was just using that as a figure of speech. You know, she
No,
wasn't
I
saying she's
know.
an actual piece of
No,
shit because
no.
we know Sherelle's at 26 years old. Sherelle's very accomplished for a young lady.
No. What I'm saying is,
I
it's
know
not,
what you're saying too, but you
but no.
said
Then
she
let me
shouldn't
say it.
even use
Let
that
me.
language. Go
No,
ahead.
what I'm saying is, it is deafening to me to hear that because, like I said, she and most like her believe that this is something where you're going to crawl out of this hole. The more you dig, the further you get down into it. And that's the thing that trips me up all the time. And I feel bad about that for most women because, like I said, you would think that we would try to align ourselves with people that are successful in all aspects of life, relationships, finances, business, herbalism, veganism, you know what I mean? Whatever that you're trying to align yourself, because you're planning out goals, you're planning out your future, and you're saying, okay, well, you know, HB is the cool dude with doing the beats. So if I want to be a beat maker, I'm going to align myself with him. Reese is, you know, the tabloid guy. So I want to make sure that if I'm doing this, women have a very hard time aligning themselves with people that are normally successful. They go for the abnormal, and the abnormal will be the 1%ers. And like I said, that's what someone like Kevin Samuels is so appreciative, because see, he's old school. He resonates with us because we had our grandparents, we had that old school feel, we had a person sit us down.
Yeah.
So this is what the fuck it is, yo. So
yeah,
Well,
that's
I will
disconnect.
I will say though, as far as the age, right? As far as when we get to a certain age, I kind of disagree a little bit because sometimes I think people are a product of their environment. They do what they see, right? And it's based off of their experiences. So, you know, you have some people just like what was stated as far as people needed to be at a certain point at a certain age. I think that really just comes with pure experience, not based off of their age, because everyone deals with certain situations differently. You know, I mean, we could be with a poo butt for 10 years and think we know it all once we get out of that relationship. That's by far not the case. So I mean,
yeah.
so I think it's based off those all we can do is try to pass those gems. But the thing about it is, we all know at that young age what we was willing to receive from someone older than us. We just didn't want to, right? I mean, I could tell my 14-year-old something right now that I've experienced, but it's his choice to get it or not. You know, I've walked in his shoes, right?
All right, so listen. I understand how things change or whatever the case may be, but let me just give my man a second. Let me give him a second.
Give me no second, man. You cutting everybody off, man.
Listen.
I'm done with this show.
Welcome to my world.
I'm done with this show, man.
I gotta bring it. He been sitting there waiting to talk too. You ain't the only one in here, bro. And you know,
hell, you only gave me 32 seconds.
Hey man, blame it on the ladies.
34,
they came
35.
in estrogen it all out. All right, blame it on the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Law, they told you stop cutting people off. Law, what you doing?
So listen. I'm gonna bring my guy in, and I'm just gonna get his perspective and let him get a solo joint real quick and see what he got to say. My man HB, how do you feel about the conversation?
Stop. Yeah. And yes, I cut you off on your own show. Did you just call me your guy? Come on, man. Be honest, bro.
Listen, bro.
You're not gonna be honest. Hold on. Stop. You're not gonna be honest.
Listen, bro. I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to bring.
You didn't want to what?
I didn't want to get a super duper introduction because I got crucified for cutting everybody off to bring you in. I already put the stake in the heart. So you want me to? Okay.
So you want me to give you that? Everybody out there? He called me his guy, but believe it or not, I'm his uncle. So I'm just here. I'm here first and foremost just to say, hey man, I'm proud of you. You know, this is your first live, so I had to tap in and say what's up. Man, for the first live, man, you picked a hell of a topic. My feedback regarding the topic, honestly, you know, I'm not gonna say shit. No, I'm just playing with you. Wow. I'll say this. I won't say women this or women that. I'm not gonna say anything like that. You know, I'm a man, so I'm not gonna put anything on women. I will say this.
He's sugarfoot.
Everybody has reasons and everybody has excuses. Excuses, however, are only reasons for failure. So at the end of the day, everybody's got reasons and everybody's got excuses. The question is what do you want to operate out of? You can either operate out of excuses and continue to go down a dreadful path, or you can have reasons, and reasons can always inspire you and bring you up to a more positive situation. So that's all I'm gonna really leave it at that.
See,
Queen Lisa, how come you didn't change your name to Sugarfoot? Yeah, I see you've been bouncing big.
So
in and out the room.
So everybody want to come in here with all this positivity. Listen, I came in here with the fact that I'm sick and tired of women bashing us because of their shortcomings. Okay, that's what the subject is about. Okay, that's what I think it is. Shortcomings. Okay, y'all coming up short in certain areas, and then got the nerve to call your baby daddy and turn around and say, well, if you was doing this and handling your business instead of out here hustling,
well, maybe if you were handling your business, we wouldn't have to say it if you want to get all messy.
So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that we the ones putting a anchor on y'all and tying a chain?
I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just responding to your crap. Yeah.
Oh, crap. Okay. Wow. Bong. And that's how that happens. Okay. Kick them out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and just say, overall, people, I think that the women that I brought in, they do have a good head on their shoulders, and they were saying a lot of good points and making a lot of good
shout out to all the ladies that you brought in, man.
Yeah, they were.
I
brought in all the good ladies. I didn't bring in nobody that was, with the mess. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was looking for. Somebody to come in here with the mess. But everybody had a good head on their shoulders today. And, it made for good content. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to get a little more messy. You know what I'm saying? But
you wanted to get edgy with it.
Yeah, I wanted to get edgy. But I got way too fly over here who's just like an avid book reader, you know what I'm saying? Super educated and all that. I don't want to hear all of this.
I mean, listen. I mean, here's the truth. The truth is, who better than a woman to know the bullshit women play? I'm not going to sit up here and even try to, because that's the thing that trips me up with y'all men. Y'all have the perspective of on the sideline. I'm just in the locker.
Ratchets.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know. Like, it doesn't matter how many women broke y'all heart, how much bullshit y'all went through. I mean, baby moms, you will never know it from our perspective because, like I said, we grew up in it. But that's why I said the one difference is that y'all are right in that retrospect. You guys have had a jump. I mean, we've been getting away with shit since the 30s. I mean, on some real shit when you think about it. When as far as the woman being able to get away with things in a way where it led to laws being changed and things being moved on a political sense. And once you have the political backing, because again, you guys don't have political backing. Like if a woman's right movement erected right now, you guys are fucked. Like if it's something that y'all did, they're going to change the law so there are things that we do know, and we are armed with that information. And women like to play stupid and act like they don't use their power accordingly. I know I've done many a day. The truth of the matter is that we hear you guys. I mean, my interpretation of what you're saying is that we have the excuses because it's almost like it's the last straw. It's like the last thing before we fall into the fire. Like now we're jabbing. Like it's like technically we should not be talking about the things that you guys are getting away with now because we've been getting away with more. Right. I mean, when we speak about just paternity alone, a lot of bitches die to the grave not telling the father who they really are.
Right.
And we really gonna go there. Like, so yes, but I think the only thing I will say is that is it fair to kick us down it will be just if we use y'all logic, right? Men look at things as a win or lose situation. So it's like, listen, you fucking losing, ladies. It is what it is. Take the L. But see, women don't operate like that. So to give us this type of critique, one, we never been done. It's never been done. Two, women should technically be the only one that govern themselves. Because see, Reese can pull you to the sideline and say, yo, man, you fucking up here out in the street. And you would be like, all right, cool. You know, I appreciate that point. But see, I can't necessarily go to Queen Lisa Sugarfoots like that because she might literally be like, I'm sorry, bitch, what? Like, I got A, B, C, D. So there's a lot of things, like I said before, if we put preferences aside, characterizations we do not have. One, integrity. Two, we don't have someone that governs us. Three, we ain't got no, for real, we ain't got no old heads other than Queen Mother Shabazz to tell us the drip. So we are at such a disadvantage. And all we can ask a man to do, honestly, is just before you about to cut a bitch at the knee, before you about to curse a black bitch out, before you call a woman a silly or something like that because she's natural and she has locks and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that everything that we've done, especially from a black woman's perspective, is to just survive. When I'm doing what I'm doing, it's to survive.
And I think a lot of women are constantly on the defense because of a lot of things. And I think that's some of where Sherelle's coming from too. She's on the defense because she's hearing a lot and she's dealing with a lot. And
then you hear the pain in her voice. That's why we resonate with her. We resonate with her because it's the pain in her voice. We're not, like I said, I'm not, I was her age. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what she's going through, I could tell her like this and she can make the necessary changes today. But like I said, we resonate with people of the pain because that's how we fraternize with each other. But if we're going to be for real, be honest, like I said, I think cutting a bitch at the knee is the perfect solution because it's something that's never been done. It's something that will shake up a difference of opinion. It's definitely something that would get a bitch going correctly. I mean, you don't want to get me started on bitches because I really don't like them.
So listen. So ladies, thank you. Okay, I've been on here 2 hours.
Wait, I got something to say. Hold on, I want to say something to King.
Two Fly, thank you so much.
See you guys. You guys stay cool. Go veganism, right? So y'all can look at it. I mean, have y'all locks and everything.
Red meat, ribs.
Get out of here. No vegans.
I just want to tell King.
Hey, man. Hey, what's wrong with vegetable tacos, Law?
Let's go back, Lisa. What do you want to say? What do you want to say before
vegetable anything?
Get messy.
Let's not mess with the tacos. I just want to tell King I can't speak for all white women, but sorry you were hurt by a white girl, white woman, white. Whatever.
Oh, so you trying to say King got his soul crushed by a white woman, huh? Okay.
We're not all bad.
All right.
And a lot of us really stand behind our men. So but you should still have your preference and go with what you want.
So by the way you do me, I don't think you got the right to speak up for all white women. Goodbye. So moving right along. Okay. The estrogen, brother. What I got out of all that these women we're talking about is y'all need to police yourself up. I'm just saying. Hold on one second, fellas. Hold on. Is that something you want to add to that before I let the estrogen leave the room?
Okay. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I mean, I understand what they saying about the age and stuff like that or whatever. What I'm saying is this. For me, relationships is not important. For me. And that's just me. Just like everybody have their preferences. That's my preferences. A relationship is not important. Because more important to me than a man holding me at night is me feeling okay with myself. Because my last relationship, he was perfect. I never had problems with him. But it didn't matter us being in the bed at night is the fact that I don't want to be asleep because I'm usually driving in the middle of the night. And I'd rather be on the road because I'd rather be doing something that fulfills me. I think since the beginning of time, women's entire purpose revolved around a man. But it's 2021. I feel like now we have the time that we can actually live our own purpose in life. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that means I'll be single and for the rest of my life. But if that's something I prepare myself for, then it's nothing that no type of advice will anybody be able to give to me to change who I want to be. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to. I just listen.
Not anybody for what they want out of their life. But what I want for my life nobody's gonna be able to tell me because that's how I design my life to be.
Madam President, listen, Madam President, you know I love you. I just want to make sure you don't turn into the cat lady out here. I ain't being too
I don't like cats.
Too financially.
No, I'm just gonna be like the rich auntie with all my nieces.
Oh, you want to be the bougie auntie in the Benz?
Yes,
I
want to be the rich. Come on, now. I was born an auntie, so I was born for this. My oldest nephew is 34, and I'm 26. Okay, I'm a great auntie.
I can relate.
I have 17 brothers and sisters, and they all have kids. Like I am the auntie. I just want to be the auntie. I've seen people with kids. It just doesn't look attractive to me. You see what I'm saying? I don't want it.
So
there's nothing wrong with being the cool rich auntie either.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'd
rather
be that. That's kind of, I've shaped my life to be that. I just want to be the rich auntie. I drop in, spoil the kids, spend time, but I ain't gotta,
The cool rich auntie also goes on the dopest vacations.
So we had that. We heard that tidbit. Thank you. We are done with the estrogen section of the show. Sherelle, love, I will see you later. You know how we get down, so
yeah,
I'll definitely be checking in with you later.
Hey, also before she leaves, I want to say she was dropping straight gems.
Yeah, she definitely. Yeah, she a real one. She a real one. All right, Sherelle.
Thank y'all.
Hey man, hey, hold on. I see somebody in the comments. Who's that?
So you know what I'm saying, real quick, had to put OG Gangster Bobby Johnson comment up there. Look who on the check-in.
Watch what you say. Watch
look who on the check-in. So yo, that's my OG all day. You know what I'm saying, for y'all that's tuning in. Women, I just think that it's getting better. I really do, because the rhetoric is still out there, the independent, and it was a lot more in the songs, and you could hear it a lot more, and the vibe was a lot different. Maybe like 10 years ago, even especially 20 years ago, with women, it's more about women empowerment and Me Too. They just don't want to be cheated anymore, and I get that on the Me Too. I just don't like when women tag all the extra stuff into the Me Too movement, because it's like, whoa, the Me Too movement is built into the sexual harassment of women at the workplace, and like women that were having real life sexual felonies happening to them, basically. You know what I'm saying? Being sexually assaulted. So it's like, I get that y'all want to attach so many other things like gender-based employment, you know what I'm saying, or gender-based media, like the way they play into women, as far as you got to be sexy or you got to be this. I know that y'all want to tackle a lot of that, but you guys need to make sure that y'all hashtags are together. Y'all can't group it all together. It's got to be, because you're just gonna confuse men. You know what I'm saying? Me Too is its thing. Other hashtags need to be, you can't group in Me Too with Stop Asian Hate. You know what I'm saying? They two totally different things. So I think that women have been getting out of the I just want to be independent and I don't need a man for nothing, and niggas ain't shit. I think they've been getting out of that a lot more, but I think that we still got a long way to go with that. I really do. And I really hope that most women, unfortunately, they feel like sometimes they can't do it with the man's help because the man is trying to trick them or holding them down in some type of way. I hope that in the future that we could all, work together a little bit better and just be 100 with each other. Because honestly,
Hey, Law, I'm sorry to cut you off again,
man. Go ahead.
Let's rewind it a little bit.
Go ahead, rewind it.
Because you lived in Korea.
Facts.
For a period of time.
Facts.
There are definitely times you can
combine.
There are definitely times you can combine Me Too and Stop Asian Hate, man. Because Asian women get don't get it. You know what I mean? Stereotypically, they get treated like shit sometimes.
Plead the fifth.
I'm just saying. Well, this was my roommate in Korea, so you know what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, so at the end of the day, yes, I definitely fully understand it, and I definitely and we're gonna get into that on another show. I brought that up,
and you already know how the stereotype affects women in the United States. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I want to stick with, because I understand, and I've said on plenty of shows, on one of my episodes and plenty of episodes on New Regime, like, I do understand, men, we were doing it all wrong in the beginning. You know what I mean? And to be
you got another comment at 10:39, bro.
To be
an important one.
Here we go. To be quite honest, to pinpoint it even more, white men had it all wrong in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the honest to God truth. White men made a lot of grave mistakes in the beginning, and slowly came around to seeing that slavery was bad, as if somebody had to tell them that. They had to come around to women should be able to vote. That this sense of barbaric living that we was doing was wrong. It took them a long time to wrap their head around it. So much that a lot of the other ethnic groups, not only just white men or Asian men or whoever, were in a barbaric position of dictatorship. They all started to slowly come around. And some countries are still even more slower than America, such as maybe even China and the Arabic countries. They base theirs on religion, and I'm not going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, some of these excuses these women are saying and things that they asking for is just like, it's beyond me. How could you expect a man to provide something for you, or use an excuse for what a man is, for what you don't have on what a man is doing, when you're not putting in the same amount of work, or you're not a man, and you're not going through, you don't know what that man is going through. Instead, you should go through what you're going through as a woman, because I can't feel that. I understand the hate that you got. Just like if you white, you can't understand what I go through as a black man. You cannot understand it because you're not black. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, as a woman, stop group classifying men as not being shit, and just realize that most of the men that you around ain't shit. If that's how you feel about men, you need to change your environment. You need to change what you're doing. You need to move. You need to get another job. Hang out in different social environments. Stop following the same things on social media, because the stuff that you're seeing are terrible men. And there's good men out here everywhere. You just gotta open your eyes most of the time.
You know, hey, there's a great song on Busta Rhymes' new album, Extinction Level Event 2, with Rhapsody, and it's called what is it?
Joint hard.
I was doing the best I could or something. So I forgot the name of it, but it's like Best I Can.
I think it is Best I Can. Best I Can.
And that's a great message. At the end of the day, people need to stop, berating somebody when they're obviously trying to do the best job that they can. Somebody who's a first-time father or anything of that nature. That's what the song is about, right. A father doing his best to take care of his kid, and the obstacles that come with that. Sometimes as people, we all need to stop berating each other for making an honest effort and doing the best we can.
Instead, sometimes I think that women can take the approach of giving somebody the motherly love that they used to getting, and use that tool to educate men a lot more. Because a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest, we some ignorant motherfuckers. We don't know, ladies.
Yeah.
You can't expect every man to be smart. We're not. Not all of us are smart. Some of us are very,
especially the younger men are,
Yeah. I mean, some of us are not educated on certain social climates either.
You just don't know. You just don't know
how to be a parent, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to learn on the fly. I don't care what books.
Nobody's perfected that. Every human being is different. You know what I'm saying? So you can't raise one child the way you raise the previous one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you do, I'm probably not going to turn out the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can't be held accountable on that, as far as, because if that's the case, ain't nobody shit.
Right.
So
right.
it's it's all based off of opinion and how you feel like things are. But as far as our children, and it definitely takes two, man. I mean, I like I said, that we have some very strong black women out there that are more than capable of raising these kids by themselves. But as a culture, man, we really got to fix that problem. And that problem is having both parents in our household to raise our children in order for us to overcome these obstacles that have been put in front of us. And put in front of this culture. You know what I'm saying? I think once we overcome that, man, we'll set a path that to where we need to be, man. But like I've always said, man, the youth is the key, man. If you don't focus on the youth, then we just continuously setting ourselves up for failure, and we're gonna continue to repeat this cycle that we're going through, man. We gotta fix that problem, and it starts with who you choose to lay down with. Yeah. It starts right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, why bring a child into this world if you're not willing to be with them step by step? Hey, you chose to lay down with that woman, then honestly, you need to be able to tolerate that motherfucker for the next 18 years. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
let me say this.
It's just facts, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me say this.
Dirt. You got
to
be there for that child to the dirt, man.
Let me say this, ladies. It's a lot of ignorant ass men out here. Just at the end of the day, there ain't nothing that even us men could do about that. We can't do about that. We try to police these guys up as much as we can. We try our hardest, trust me. And we can't get through to them. So we need y'all as women to do a better job of who y'all sleeping with and who y'all choose to lay with. So y'all
don't put it all on them. Don't put it all on them.
Stop bringing these dumb niggas. Stop bringing these dumb niggas in the world. Straight up, help us out. Help me help you. You know what I'm saying? Help me help you. You know this nigga ain't got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep putting it all on us, because at the end of the day, you gotta take some responsibility for your own actions, just like I did. All ladies ain't the brightest bulbs on the Christmas tree. And trust me when I tell you, I'm not gonna get into the bashing, and I'm not gonna get too personal with this, but we all make mistakes. Okay, we all make mistakes. All I'm asking, because I've been beaten, like men, we had these conversations with each other all the time. Don't just stick your dick in anything. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with the woman you lay with. This, that, and the third. I know women, y'all had this conversation with each other, but I think that y'all need to sharpen it up just a little bit, because the reason behind a lot of them songs is because of the way that y'all chose. Okay, if y'all was choosing just a little bit better, I need y'all to dial it up just a little bit better. And then that way, you won't have to make these songs no more. Then you would just wait a little bit. Just wait a little. Sometimes it's the age difference. Sometimes when you 20 and you think you know everything, you don't. And
you know what? I want to bounce back to what Sherelle said earlier, man. You know, when people talk about preferences, sometimes it's nonsensical. You know,
right?
Preference. I need a guy that's over 6 foot. So what? You know what I mean? What difference does it make if he's over 6 foot and that checks your box, but he's physically violent? You know what I mean?
Monica, you make a good point. Society
one thing
does.
Sherelle said was, you got to look at characteristics more so than anything else. And that's going to be important for anybody, man or woman. Yeah. When preferences don't mean anything. It really comes down to what kind of characteristics are you looking for in somebody. Like B Class was talking about, an athletic woman. You know, if that's what he wants, that's what he wants. And he doesn't want a couch potato. That's perfectly okay. Somebody out there does want a couch potato. Somebody to watch Netflix with, because that's what they enjoy also.
Right.
But for somebody that's active, they want somebody they could be active with.
Facts. Well, we know B Class want a demon, so you know what I'm saying. He want a straight demon. He already put it out there. Like, I want the devil in the red dress. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at, people. You know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure. All the ladies that chimed in, I appreciate y'all calling in.
Hey, roommate Reese.
Yo.
Set me straight. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to get on another call so I can hear some of these roommate stories.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's not happening. So signing off, Mr. Reese.
Hey man, is it past your bedtime or something? What you getting off for?
Bong, he's out of here. All right.
Hey man,
now
good job on your first show, man. Proud of you.
I appreciate it. Uncle Henry, Okay. I wasn't trying to hide the fact that you're my uncle.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? I was just speaking. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, Dollface. Don't be
hey,
like
man,
that.
for a while, I was sitting there like, yo, man, B-Class and everybody else got the introduction before they popped in. Here I am, family. I don't get it. I don't get an intro. What's
up? So I'm saving it. I'm saving the best for last. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you took an awful long time to get up in here. I saw you parlaying in the comments or whatever. I was waiting on you to tap the link and get in here. So, what could the people catch you on? What do you got in the worst? Is there anything that you want to tell the people before you get out here? Get out of here.
Me and a few people are putting together a boxing podcast. You know, I'll catch you guys on another one of Jason's shows.
We see the boxing gloves in the background. We see you box. You can't throw no hands though.
Hey man, you know I'm true blue about this boxing stuff, man.
Yeah,
hey, if people want to see if I can throw hands, man, we could do we could do one of these lives from the gym.
Hey, facts, and we probably will. So be ready. Well, that's it, man. I'm gonna give my little last joint, and then is there anything else you want to elaborate on before?
That's it. Boxing podcast for everybody that loves boxing. Stay in tune with me. I'll let you guys know more as the channel develops, and I'll be back with Jason soon.
That's what's up. All right. Follow Sherelle on IG. It's in the comments. Sherelle L _ or I'm sorry, not Sherelle L, just Sherelle CHERRELL _ Follow her on Instagram. She wants to put that out there. That's Madam President. That's how I refer to her on the New Regime channel. You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. This dude, this mom. Is there something you want to say before we sign off? I got to give you the utmost, you know.
You know, I got so much to say because I didn't even get to touch on any of those good topics. But
like what?
We're gonna have to save it for another show because you spent the last 2.5 hours
you get to touch on?
Topic.
You was touching all over everything. What do you mean? What didn't you get to touch? What did you get to touch on?
You bounced all over, but that's okay. It's your show. You can do that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the king over here. You know what I'm saying, baby?
And I'm the queen. Don't forget.
So just don't forget who's the king later on tonight. All right. Goodbye. Now, moving right along, people. And I'm going to end it on this note. And that's a good point, by the way, Monica. Society and your child's environment will always have an influence no matter what. No matter how well you raise your kids. This is true. So listen, this is what I want to say, okay? Society has this way of brainwashing women. The media has this way of brainwashing women, just as they have the same way of brainwashing men, okay? It's up to you as a woman, and I'm just speaking to the women right now, okay? I got plenty of smoke for the men, but it's up to you as a woman to differentiate in the media and in entertainment what is cap and what is not. You can't listen to everything Megan Thee Stallion says on them songs and Cardi B says on them songs. Two females, I truly do like their music. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit over sexualized sometimes, but hey, it's all right with me. I mean, do what you got to do, baby girl. But at the end of the day, all of this talk about how you want a man to have a large bank account and a huge eggplants, and you want them to be 6 foot whatever, and you want them to be the smartest of the smart and the finest of the fine. His hair got to curl just right. You don't want no beady beads, or he can't be cross-eyed. He got to have perfect vision. You don't want a man that wears glasses. His teeth got to be all straight. You know what I'm saying? Listen, ladies. You got to ask yourself sometimes, do you have that? Okay? Do you have that? Now, also, when it comes to picking men and who you choose to lay with, you wouldn't have so many reasons that you really are looked at most of the time as excuses if you made better decisions. Now, don't get me wrong. We all make mistakes. I've made them. We've all made them. But you got to own up to the fact that if you wouldn't have made certain decisions in your life, things probably could have ended up a lot better for you. Okay, we're not back in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, 60s, or even the 70s. By the 1980s, things were starting to move along. You were starting to see women progress, and somehow there was this plateau of women that held on to this fantasy of a man is supposed to do this, that. He's supposed to provide everything. He's supposed to basically do everything for you. But you wanted equal rights. You wanted equal pay. Are you getting equal rights? Are you getting equal play? By all means. I don't think you are. I'm not saying that you are. But you have been getting some of the jobs, and it has cut down on some of the opportunities for others. So we need y'all to start trying to meet in the middle. We do understand. I'm not dumb enough to know that we're not all equal. I get it. But ladies, you have to change your perspective with the times, okay? This idea that all men ain't nothing, I'm just not buying it. You know what I'm saying? Just not buying it. It's just sometimes you just got to take responsibility, you know? Now, back in the day, I would have been on board with a lot of the stuff y'all was saying because y'all was beat down. Trust me. I know. We all got our trials and tribulations that we had to go through. But I need y'all to step it up just a little bit more on the decision making. Okay? Because I don't, at this point in time, in 2021, I don't want to hear this saying that niggas ain't shit and all that. Come on now. You know that's not true. Just like we know the truth behind women ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. We know that's not true. We all got mothers. So I need us to step it up as a society. Let's work together. Let's build. Podcaster.trying signing off episode 7, man. I got dangerous. It started off real rocky. You know what I'm saying? I had to let Trucker Brown take over the show for a little while. But hey, who cares? This is my show. I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all it was gonna be a roller coaster, bro. I can't even control this thing. I don't even know how to sign off. You know what I'm saying? When I'm supposed to click this button, whatever. Ooh, I guess.